like I really know, and I really don't want to get to know the other person. So it's kind of like, yeah. But it's weird because I'll feel comfortable around you guys if you guys were, on a date and it was just me. I would feel like comfortable. I won't feel like, okay, I'm not part of their conversations or they're not acknowledging me. No, I'm cool. I'm comfortable. I'm actually confident knowing that you guys are having a good time and I'm having a good time with my plate. And if you guys don't even talk to me, it's cool too.
Stupid. Yeah, we should plan something then, because honestly, like, it's very like especially the past couple weeks, it's been very spontaneous in terms of like where we go and stuff like that. Because generally we were moving stuff, and then it's like, oh, I think it's time to eat, and then that kind of thing. So yeah, there's no real plan or anything like that. It's like, hey, where do you want to go eat right now?
Right.
Like, some of those days it was just basically like McDonald's or something, or Panera. It was just one of those kind of things.
Yeah,
So
those are good eats.
yeah, so it's stuff like that. It's very last minute because we're moving stuff, that kind of thing.
I mean,
So yeah, let's plan something out. Let's go get something to eat. I mean, we should be planning like a get together, anyways, right? Like an Elite X Hub 408 thing, anyways. So
that is a must, especially for the 100 episodes.
Yeah.
But I want the 100th episode to fall on a Friday night, so
yeah, we can skip that Monday and just do the 100. All right, so I guess we're live because it says share. So hey everybody, welcome to the show.
Welcome everybody. Hi. It's me and Waldo just today. Now I'm just playing. The rest of the guys will show up and they'll
trickle in. They'll trickle in when they trickle in. But for right now, it's just the two of us chit-chatting.
Yeah.
What are we chit-chatting about today? I honestly don't know. What do you want to talk about today?
Well, we were in the middle of having a good conversation of me joining you for lunch and setting a date for that. And this guy over here is gonna pick me up too, Joffrey.
What?
So now it's a double. It's a double date. What's up, Joff?
But yeah, any time, I think. But yeah, just these past few weeks have been really, really busy, so I haven't really been able to plan anything, hang out with anybody, anything like that. So, whew. But yeah, should be all right.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's see what's out there. Slowly get back into society, because honestly, like I said, I don't my company doesn't have an office. We literally have to work at home because there's nowhere else for us to work. Which is weird. It's okay, but it's kind of weird. I'm sure Joffrey knows what's up with that.
What?
Working from home.
Yeah. It's not so bad. Well, now it's not. But yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do get used to it, and just due to the fact that I'm weird in terms of like, I like being social and I hate being social. It really depends.
I'm like that too. I'm extrovert with the ones I really know, but introvert with people who are just joining in or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so part of me really misses the office, but part of me also kind of enjoys just being at home and being lazy and lounging around while I do my work.
Yeah, if I like the team, I want to be on site, because there's stuff there that it's hard to replicate at home. Just communication or just nonverbal stuff bouncing ideas off each other. But if I don't like the team, I'm just like, fuck it. I don't want to see you guys. I'll be at home. Yeah, I'll be at home. I'll get my stuff done and I'll send it to you, and that's it. But yeah, that's and plus the commute. Commute sucks.
No, commute definitely sucks, but I do miss it. Just due to the fact that because I rode a motorcycle, it was actually nice. Like because I'm not stuck in traffic and I'm just kind of like splitting lanes and stuff like that. I honestly enjoyed it. It was quite calming, even though it's kind of dangerous. But it's nice. Like I really don't mind the commute. I can leave a little bit later and still get there on time.
Yeah, I used to leave like early, like 5:30 or 6 to get to Redwood City. But like, I just hate that one-on-one commute.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is that over the years it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. Like I can literally chart how bad it's gotten, right? Like over the years.
Oh
Like
yeah,
when I first started working at Redwood City, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. And throughout the years, it just got worse and worse and worse. Where, you know, my commute to EA used to be like, 45 minutes. And towards like the last year or two, it's been over an hour and 15 almost.
yeah.
And yeah, it's really, really terrible. And I really hate it. But then I got a motorcycle.
And then now you're loving the commute. Bay
Yeah.
Area commute, everybody. Bay
Yeah.
Area commute is no joke.
I sit there and I laugh at, all the people who are in their cars while I speed away from them.
You are so foul. You're
Yeah.
you're the guy who we all wish we were riding a motorcycle to, stuck in traffic, going back home. The
Yeah.
ninth hour, you're ready to just punch your steering wheel. You need to get home. So yeah, totally.
No, it's true. I mean, I get it. I used to be that person, right? And it's like, man, I know why people are jealous, and I know why people get angry when we split lanes, but I'm not the one holding you up in traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like,
course. I don't
I'm
mind
not.
it.
No, but a lot of people do. A lot of people think
Yeah,
that's like
there's a lot of people
that we're cheating, that we're
trying to edge you out off the lane so they don't give you, and then
something like that. Yeah. Or they yell or they try to they try to do stuff to try and mess you up, and it's keeps you on your toes, keeps you awake, because honestly driving in the morning commute in a car kind of puts me to sleep. It puts me to sleep, and
every time
really
you're in
sucks.
the front seat and I'm driving, you are asleep. The minute I pull in reverse, you are already asleep.
Just knocked out. Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
I like, I love car rides, but I love sleeping in car rides. I love sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know how
rides.
you can do it though. You're passed out and you're like you don't even feel the bumps. You don't even feel like the sudden breaks. Maybe you are still asleep. How do you go back to sleep when you kind of jolt yourself awake and then you go back to sleep? I can't do that, man. I wish I could do that. I wish that was a superpower I had, where I could sleep on command.
It's your brain. It's your brain trying to conserve energy. It knows like, this is just, there's nothing going on right now. Yeah. Power saving mode.
Yeah,
I got it.
That's just how it is. Like if you're
pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's what it feels like. If I'm driving on Highway 5 and there's nothing to look at,
you're gonna be alert. You're gonna be alert for sure.
No, I'm out. I'm out. When I'm driving on like Highway 1, if I'm driving on Highway 1, I'm alert. I'm super alert. Like I love those twists and turns.
17,
super alert.
Super alert. No, I'd fall asleep. Like, cause I've driven that so many times, and like
17.
Yeah, it's just like autopilot.
It's easy leaving Santa Cruz, going back to Los Gatos, and leaving in that on a downhill slope, and you're just coasting down the hill on 17. That can lull people to sleep easily. Even man, I can feel like I can go to sleep. That's one of the, I feel is the more scarier freeways in the Bay Area is 17.
Oh yeah, it's scary for sure. Like
Mm-hmm.
what once I get past it, like half asleep, and I was like, what the fuck? How did I survive? It's
Yeah.
So many accidents. I feel like everybody in the Bay Area knows somebody who got in a car accident in 17.
Yeah, got into a car accident and or died on the freeway, right? Yeah, like
exactly.
It's one of those kinds of freeways where it's
Yeah.
if you're driving slow, it's fine. Driving speed limit, it's fine. But if you start pushing it, it starts to get a little bit sketchy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But I feel like okay, like it's one of those freeways that you're so fun to go downhill. You kind of imagine if you were a drift racer that you would probably want to drift these curves down 17, leaving Santa Cruz. I mean, it's one of those drift fantasies guys will have driving their car, thinking they're initial D, and then they're just like down their Honda, and it's just like, no way, man, no way. No, I just feel like, yeah, it's crazy. It's people don't give 17 the respect it deserves. Everyone feels like 101, 280, 680.
Well, it's because
the
those
only
are
way to
the.
go around.
It's because those are the main arteries, right? Those are definitely the
Yeah.
main arteries. It's 17 is not a huge. It's not a huge thing, you know. It's not a huge freeway. Highway 9 is another one that's kind of like, oh, you gotta stay awake for that one. You know, when you're going up in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Waldo, I remember we went up 17. I think I drove your car. We went with some friends to the driving range up in Santa Cruz, and we, hit some balls, and then we went back to your friend's sushi shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, up there.
That was in Capitola.
Capitola. That's right, Capitola.
Mm-hmm.
Capitola's near Santa Cruz.
Yeah, it's a little bit past Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, awesome place. But yeah, like going to 17, I feel like that's the easiest way if you're living in San Jose to get to the beach. I feel like it's probably the fastest way to get to the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. Probably not anymore, right? Like I haven't been to the beach in years, just because every single time I drive by, it's like so full of people that I just don't want to be there. But it used to be really nice to drive down there.
Yeah.
Now you might need to go a little bit further. Monterey, Carmel, something like that. But yeah, yep. You all good, Ron? Hey.
Yes. How's everybody?
It's all good. We're talking about what freeways are fun to drive around in the Bay Area.
Man, you guys are some really old ass dudes to be talking about. What are the best routes?
Listen, if you are part of
the best
408 hub, if you love the 408 so much, then you ought to know what we were talking about. Because this is Bay Area lingo, San Jose lingo, when we're saying cities that neighbor us, where we have to commute to, and it's the fastest way to get to the beach from San Jose, because people think the beach is so far from San Jose, which
it's definitely
17 can easily access to the beach.
Yeah, I mean the Bay Area is definitely nice in that it's kind of like situated in right near a lot of different places, like near the beach. There's a lot of foresty areas that you can do hiking in. Tahoe is only like 4 hours away, so it's not even that bad, you know. Like,
and then if you want if gardening and farming is your thing, you just take a quick hour drive down a little bit south to Gilroy, past Gilroy, then you can get to, oh, this is where the garlic capital of the world, and oh my God, they have artichokes here, and Watsonville has so many strawberries. Oh wow, yeah, California.
Sure. Napa is not that far away either. So if you want to be fancy and get some wine,
if you want to get bougie, huh? You want to get bougie and get that,
right? Get some wine tastings.
That E40s wine or the Earl Stevens.
I was going to say, Chochi down there in the Kumu comments had asked if there was traffic here in San Jose. There is traffic here in San Jose. I don't know if it's like EDSA traffic. You know what I mean? They're saying, if it's comparable to EDSA. Pero hindi naman. You know what I mean? Hindi naman. Pero, well, real quick, shout out to the Hub 408 guys. This is episode, 97?
97.
Right? 97.
Episode 97. Damn, that many. You know what I mean? You have Ninja Iceberg, SM Rumor, Jofsimus Prime, Jay Jericho, myself, Ron, Sarah. Yeah. We are live streaming from, I'm actually in Sacramento today. So I'm actually in the 916 tonight. You know what I mean?
Poser! Hey, you San Jose poser, boo.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm at the 650, so I'm at the 650, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But we come back to the 408. Here to what do you call it? Reconvene. This is our covenant. I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Friday sa mga tao dyan in California or in the East Coast. Shout out to the people in Manila right now. Pag nasa Philippines kayo na yun, it's Saturday? Right? It's Saturday there. Yeah. So shout out to you guys. Good afternoon. Hope you guys had a good lunch already. Spend your Saturday with us if it's your Friday night with us. Thank you so much for spending your Friday with us. Also, we are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Kumu tonight. Look at Steve. He is so excited to be here tonight. Yeah. You know what I mean? So again, this is a Hub 408. Let's continue the discussion. So you guys were talking about the best routes here, right? I was going to say, Jason, do you have anything to contribute to these guys talking about all these roads and shit?
Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of got in super late, but I heard 17. Yeah, that's like, that's like equivalent to LA's Grapevine, I guess, if you could say, kind of, sort of.
No, dude, Grapevine is way easier because it's 5 lanes of traffic on both sides.
It's wider.
I'm just saying it's a wider version of it, but just the windy parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
but I think
I always get lost on Tully Road.
Crazy.
Hey, Tully Road at 1 p.m.
Wait, what?
7 days a week.
Oh, it does
traffic. It's horrible.
It's super trafficy. Yeah, it's all those lights. Yeah.
Starting at 1 p.m.
Chochi's asking, "How's it driving in the U.S.?" I don't know how to describe it. It's
organized. It's not
like the Philippines. Organized. Yeah.
It's not like the Philippines where it's a 2-lane, but it turns into like a 3 or 5 lane.
Yeah.
Chochi, you'll never have to use your horn unless you're angry or need to grab a person's attention, which you hardly ever have to do.
I remember real talk, my uncle, when he first came here to the Philippines, this is a couple years ago, right? Okay, so he's driving, but he's driving Filipino style. So has one hand on the steering wheel, and then there's like boop, 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 boop. Like, oh, dude, we don't do that here, dude. You can't to move and all this stuff. And not only that, when he tried to make a left turn, he was in the farthest right lane. So you can't do like, hey, I'm going that way, telling 4 lanes of traffic. You know what I mean? And he did that a couple of times right in front of Peter's Bakery. You know that turn next to the library. You know what I'm saying? He did that a couple of times. So we had to tell him, like, you cannot do that, dude. You cannot do that.
Dude, that's the wrong area to do that.
You guys know, James Lake area. That's James Lake area. So
dude, the cemetery is right there.
Yes.
Joshi's also saying, "Damn, Indians use horns like whoa." I guess. Yeah, I mean, I've seen video of driving in India. It's there's no lines. So yeah, no, I
wait.
and I've
want to
been
learn
to
something.
Thailand. I've been to Thailand.
Well,
And
in
it's
India,
very messy too.
Is this true in India? If a cow crosses the road and stops, everyone has to stop because the cow is so sacred or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that true or a myth?
I asked that question to coworkers. And they said it's true. I don't know if they're messing with me, but they said it's true. So I don't know.
It's interesting to me. I just want to know. I don't know if it's a myth.
I mean, it depends.
It's borderline kind of like a stereotype. Like, hey,
yeah,
I heard if you know what I mean?
No,
it's kind of
learning. I just want to know. It's not being a stereotype. I just want to know. Like, is it like true or not, or like?
No. I mean, it is kind of a stereotype, right? Because
it is.
it's
something. The White King strikes again.
I just say it's kind of like what if if it's not true because there's people who probably don't care and they just run over the cow or go around it.
No one's gonna run over a cow.
Dude, you'd run over a cow.
They will destroy your car.
Run over a cow. Steve's in a Forerunner, running over a cow.
Yeah, no.
You could at least clip it.
Steak for everybody.
You could at least clip it, I think.
That's
But yeah, your car would be destroyed if you run into a cow, dude.
Hell yeah.
That'd be dumb. You'd be stupid.
You'd be more hurt than the cow, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
So that proves the point that there is no such thing as cow tipping.
Can you imagine running over a cow is what Chochi said. The fuck?
Yes, I can. And I can imagine the damage and the repair bills that it would do.
Oh, yeah. Completely.
If you guys had to choose one vehicle, starting with Joffrey, what vehicle would you choose to run over a cow?
I'll give me one of those stainless steel jeepneys. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't. That's messed up, dude. The stainless steel jeepneys? Oh, man. That's a Stalmar staple.
Oh, God.
That's a Stalmar staple. Do not get rid of the jeepney. I love that.
Give me that so when I run through the cow, you can see the red stains and shit.
Akura said, so it might be more accurate to say they stop for the cow because the cow will mess their shit up instead of it being a custom.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I think that makes more sense.
Wait, hold on, Mr. We said he'd use a scooper truck, by the way, to run over a cow. Go ahead, Ninja.
I mean, I honestly think that makes way more sense. I mean, are there customs? Probably, yeah. I mean, I've never really done the research in it, but I've never really, hinged my opinions of Indian people on whether or not they take it as sacred or anything like that. But the more practical reason for not hitting a cow in the middle of the road is because you would fuck up your car. Or your scooter or your pedal bike or your motorcycle.
I love the cow. I love the cow only because I'm not saying to me the cow is sacred. I'd stop because I'd be like, oh man, look at that nice piece of beef, But I'm just saying, look at the rump on those roads.
Wait, hold on, Jay Jericho. If you had to choose a car to run over a cow, what car would you choose, or what vehicle would you choose?
But it had to be customized in the front with the roll.
You trying to make the cow flip in the air?
No, it's gonna be a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Oh shit, the Rubicon? That's a nice Jeep, dude. That's a nice Jeep.
That's an expensive Jeep, Brody. I wouldn't even try to hit it with it. I'd just be like, I'm just taking the car, bro.
Either that or if they'd let me use it, Grave Digger.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That's like four cows one per tire.
Ninja Iceberg, what about you? If you had to choose one vehicle to run over a cow with, what would you do?
Police SUV with the grill in the front.
Dang. Really? Why that car?
Why the SUV?
Because if you can't like go through it, at least I can go over it as well. After I hit him, if I can't push him out of the way, I can go over. I can go over it. Dude, I'm just saying, it's just practical, okay? If I have to go over or through cows, I want to be as prepared as possible, right? And an SUV with those bars on the front, the grills on the front, dude, super prepared for that one.
Used for fishtailing other cars, by the way, but okay.
Well, Steve, what about you?
To pit other cars, yeah.
Steve, what about you then? What vehicle would you use to run through a cow over or whatever?
Bro, give me the old school OG. Give it to me in desert camo, fucking Stormin' Norman Schwarzkopf's General Humvee, picked up out of Iraq, placed it in front of the cow, lift the top, have the turret spinning, and then ba ba ba, and then hit that cow and take them for a park, bro. Barbecue at my house. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say I'll use the Akira bike.
Damn.
I'll use that.
Okay, you die now from the impact of a cow. Like I think a cow's rib will break off and impale you.
I want to change my vehicle. Actually.
Okay, what are you choosing?
Okay.
What are you choosing?
OJ's Bronco.
Ooh.
Hey, wait.
You already know. I can fucking end lives with that shit. You already ended lives.
Do you have what's his name in the back seat? Do you have AJ Cowlings in the back seat? Like, just leave Joffrey alone.
I'll have you in the back seat, bro.
I'm like in the back seat, like leave him alone. He's okay. He's all right. Oh my gosh.
You already know that's certified killer
Sure.
car. You know what I mean?
Sure, that's a murderer's car.
Like I feel like that vehicle, the Bronco, I feel like you'll have rope and zip ties in the back. For whatever reasons, I don't know. But it's like naturally there to have zip ties and rope in the back of a Bronco.
And it usually has a Blue Lives Matter sticker, like on the.
No, it's got the metal militia skull and helmet, military helmet cocked to the side, the skull, metal militia.
But then they'll also have a coexist sticker on the opposite side because their girlfriend, their girlfriend is, you know what I mean? She's trying to get him, trying to get him in or whatever. Anyways, guys, this is episode 97, the Hub 408. I love how we brought it. We referenced Stormin' Norman. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
That's a deep cut. That's
yes.
A deep 1991 Desert Gulf War.
And why did I immediately think of Norman Schwarzkopf in the
camo?
Yeah, the camo.
The fatigues, right?
And the hat,
Hey, but are you picturing Schwarzkopf like overlooking on a sand dune? And then the back flaps of his coat is just flapping in the wind. And he's overlooking the entire camp that he had set up and built in Iraq. And he's like
this though,
no,
right?
look what I built here.
Like he's doing
I'm
this,
not
right?
picturing that.
Like that.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. Let me start with Joffrey first. Who would you cast as Norman Schwarzkopf?
This is a good question, dude.
Who would you cast as Norman
Jason
Schwarzkopf?
Statham.
Okay, very good.
What?
Very good. Okay, let's go to the next one. I just want to hear everyone's choices real quick. Jay, who would you cast as Norman Schwarzkopf in your Norman Schwarzkopf movie? Who would you choose?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Okay, that's crazy.
Because he looks like him, huh?
It's Meatloaf or his name again.
John Lithgow.
No, Chris Farley.
Harry and the Hendersons.
All right, well, we'll just go with their first choice. I just want to hear everyone's, and then we'll pick from there. Ninja, who would you choose? Who's your guy?
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, SM Rumor, who are you going with?
I'm going with, he'd have to probably put on weight and maybe a little Hollywood makeup, but I'm going with the guy who, J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man.
J.K.
Juno.
Simmons.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I would,
Really?
okay, for my choice, I would do the same thing, but I'm choosing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Norman Schwarzkopf. He would have to be.
Too brown,
Fucking
dude.
B movie, bro. Mine's gonna
Dude, it's
be
an
not,
action
not,
movie. That's
bro.
why.
Yeah. What
Jason
kind of
Statham gotta be
fictional?
there in
What
the
kind of
fucking
fictional?
goddamn
What
desert.
kind
I
of
know, look, see, Joff chose Jason Statham. Why can't I choose the... look, we were casting He-Man the other day, and I also choose The Rock for He-Man, right? He would be in his wig. So Hollywood magic, guys. It would be, or maybe the great Christian Bale.
Can I change my pick?
What about the great Christian Bale? Maybe you could
Or
pull it off. Okay,
How
what
about
about...
Jared Leto? How about Jared Leto? He
Dude.
could definitely pull it off. Did you
Wow,
watch
there
that?
you go.
Did you watch that
Reaching
Gucci
to a
trailer?
whole different demographic.
Yes,
guys.
it's a great trailer. I saw it, Ninja. It's amazing.
Wait, what
Wait,
about Philip
Exactly.
Seymour Hoffman?
Exactly.
Dude.
Also
Bro, if he
dead.
was-
All
He's
right.
dead though. Yeah.
Yes. Or no,
You know-
John C. Riley.
John- it would just look
See,
funny,
like,
bro. It just
Joff-
look funny.
Joff said yes. Joff was like, and Ninja like that guest. No, wait, on a real, because I was joking around with my picks. I would choose the guy that plays Kingpin. Right?
Oh,
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
I would choose him.
Okay. Yeah.
I would choose him as a serious pick, but as a thing pick, Jason Momoa. Why not? He can do Norman Schwarzkopf, right?
Is that the Zack Snyder cut?
Yeah, it'll be in black and white.
Gulf War is gray. Gulf War is gray.
Yeah, you can't tell if it's sand on him or dirt and mud, or if that's really his. That's problematic. Let's go to the.
What if
You're going Schindler's List on me?
what if they did Justice League in sepia? Would you still watch it?
Ooh. Although I'm Filipino and we, us Filipinos, we love the perfect studio sepia tones, right? From back in the day.
Really, really quick update on women's boxing in the Olympics. So in the women's featherweight division, Nesty Peticio is in the gold medal fight.
Right now,
So-
as we're talking.
As of so scheduled for Monday, August 2nd, in America time here, but it's probably like either the third or the first over there. But yeah, so the Philippines is guaranteed a multi-medal. That's
Men's
silver, at
and
least.
women's? Men's and women's?
I haven't checked the men's yet. I know women's for sure. She won
Man.
today 4-1, 4 rounds to 1.
Wow.
So yeah, or four votes to 1. Yeah,
That is awesome.
so guaranteed a silver.
Hey, jeep chasing should be an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
You fucking run and you jump in the back. That shit is
Oh, wait.
tight.
Are they driving away full speed?
Or you gotta time it there, like you're on the
Oh,
dead
like-
stop.
Like a baton pass. You gotta
Yeah.
play
No,
it.
it's got to be a standard. It has to be a standard
I think
miles per hour.
Yeah, 10
A
miles,
steady
like
miles
10
per
to
hour
15.
throughout all the drive.
You gotta catch him like 10 to 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, but it's like a tricycle to jeepney transfer. You have to catch it. Right?
And then you have
It's like
to
jumping
have
from a horse to a wagon, huh? Like you're about to
Yeah.
steal somebody's wagon.
That's hella skill right there.
but you also have to.
Joff could do it. He's been
endure,
watching Jason
like
Statham.
the black smoke from exhausts from other cars. So that's the hard part.
I've seen it. It's possible.
And you got to wear flip flops or fucking Islanders and shit.
Ooh, that's skill. That's talent. I give props to everyone who does everything.
I don't think Americans would qualify for that. Their slippers would fall apart for sure.
Yeah,
Americans
they're
have
wearing
been fucking inventing
Americans
sports
are wearing
that
Crocs.
they only play and they get gold medals and shit.
Crocs and slides.
Fake Crocs from Green Hills.
Sick.
You know what? The American, no, there could be an American team. It'd be all like Filipino, Asian people, but you know, we could definitely field a team that could probably probably compete.
All right, what are we filling in though? What are those events? Filipino Americans. Wait, if the Hub 408 were in the Olympics right now, what event? Joff? I think you could pull off the jeepney.
Oh yeah, dude! I fucking used to do that shit when I was a kid, dog.
Okay, here's an event that I think I would excel in. Okay, I would excel in you know how like, you either fight your dad or you fight your uncle in the backyard because they're hella drunk because of a family dispute. So a boxing event where you got to fight your uncle or your dad, a couple of rounds. I think I would medal at least in that, Ninja. Maybe bronze. You know, there could be other people that have. You know, shout out to all my friends out there in the Philippines where like your dad might have slept with your girlfriend. Dude, I remember that night, bro. I hurt with you too, dog. I hurt with you too. You know what I'm saying?
A movie like that.
Well, I've seen it to where, you know, like he was like,
and Curtis was in the movie.
And I've also seen it the other way around too, where it was like my boy, he ended up banging his dad's girlfriend, and the dad was so destroyed. You know what I mean? So when they fight though in the backyard, that's the event that I think I would excel in. You know what I mean? So Jay, what about you? What event are you doing? You know,
street beefs.
Street beefs.
Yeah.
Jeez. Pan de coco eating.
Pan de coco.
So you're doing more like a food Olympics type.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Bro, Joey Chestnut from San Jose is gonna win that. Guaranteed.
Maybe he's allergic to coconut.
You know what?
Hey, but the bread has to be a little dry though. The bread has to be a little dry and like.
You can't dip it in water.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
But then the cocoa, it's like a coconut, like smothered in coconut jam almost, right?
Inside.
When you cook it down. Oh yeah, okay. So it can't be too dry.
You can't dip it in water. That's cheating.
Whoa, that's so messed up, man. You're only gonna finish like 10 or 15.
That's why it's an Olympic sport. That's why it's an Olympic sport.
Or polvoron is even better, dog.
Super dry. Man, so joking. There might be a death.
That's hella dry.
Ooh, I love that. That's good.
Dude, there'd be a death in polvoron. Like, fucking Zimbabwe died. They couldn't compete with the Philippines in the polvoron eating championship.
Hey, Gabby. All right, Ninja. What about you? If you were competing, what type of event would be created or whatever? And we'll run down what the events we were talking about. So, Ninja, what are you excelling in if you were in the Olympics?
Probably making milk tea. As a person descended from Hong Kong people.
Yes.
Making Hong Kong style milk tea would be the event.
There you go. Oh, and you're owning it. You're taking the milk tea. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Pay respects. Mm-hmm. Pay respects, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I'm taking it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're definitely meddling in that one. You know what I mean?
Yes. Only because I mean, here's the thing. Like, obviously, milk tea is not like super like, you know, unique, right? But Hong Kong milk tea, I feel like, has a very specific texture to it that I think a lot of people don't understand. So not only would you be judged on technique of making it, you'd be judged on like the flavor, which is where the artistic portion comes in. You know, there's an artistic portion.
I guarantee you that milk tea is hard.
They drop the highest and lowest scores.
They would have to, yeah. You have to make sure. Yeah.
That's like gymnastics, dog.
It's exactly like gymnastics. I would always be angry at the Russian judge.
Damn.
Oh my god.
The Russian Olympic Committee.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
the ROC. Yeah, I'm
Why you
gonna
gotta bring them
ROC.
out? That's messed up, man. Just
hate on the
because
ROC.
They can't mess up. They can't represent their country.
Well, when you do drugs, when you're doing drugs, that's what happened, man.
Yeah, they do them different drugs, dog, in Russia. They do them drugs where they almost look Asian. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Anyways, bad joke. Let's go with SM Rumor. What event would you be excelling in, and what would you be medaling in? So again, we're going with Steve's last event, and we'll tell you what the Hub 408 Olympics is. So go ahead.
It's probably a sport that I guarantee you Filipinos will master.
Okay.
Flooded flip-flop basketball.
Ooh.
All rules apply out of bounds. So if you don't know where the out of bounds was from 2 weeks ago when the street wasn't flooded, then tough luck. Because we call our own out of bounds, and there's also 3 in the key.
Okay,
so now
wait.
Try. Yes.
No, go ahead. I just had a question just regarding the how high is the water, real quick.
Let's say it's probably to your feet. So you could still probably in some shallow parts dribble the ball, but if you know the court well enough, that's a deep part of the water
Yeah.
where it dips down on the street. So you don't dribble it over there because it's just you will have to pick it up and then now try and force the pass. See, so that's where I think the Filipinos will excel, actually dominate in flooded flip-flop basketball, which is also another reason why we'll win, because we're even really good wearing flip-flops playing basketball.
Question.
Yes.
3-on-3 or 5-on-5?
You know what? I was thinking 5-on-5, but it's too much. 3-on-3 is perfect, but I'll flip it and reverse it and say 3-on-3 FIBA rules do not apply. 5-on-5 rules apply. So you have to take it out of bounds. A rebound, and then, you have to go check. You have to check.
Wow.
You walk back to the half court and then start to play from the half court.
Why do you want to slow this game down?
And I was
because it's flooded with water, Waldo, and I think it's the first to 11 will win.
Well, I just had a suggestion. You should have had 20.
1 and 2 pointers. That's it. Yes, Ron.
No, I was gonna say let's just make it realistic and have 20 people on the court. In one small half court, 20 people.
20 people that are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll be a small street, right? It has to be a small street.
It has to be a small street, and then the half court, their regulated width and height is probably not standard to the Americans. It's because we just eyeball it, from that car to here. That's
that car, the computer shop, right?
Yeah.
The computer shop is out of bounds, right? It's an old computer shop.
The sidewalk. The sidewalk, if it touches that sidewalk curb, it's out of bounds. But up to the curb, you could use the curb as like a stopping point for your foot, so you have that leverage, so you don't go out of bounds. So you're kind of like, see, that's the excitement. See, little things in the floor to obstacle your feet through.
It's kind of like Major League Baseball, where every stadium is different. So every court has its own characteristic and its own like unique like style.
Yeah.
And you have to master it. You have to master each
and
different
then
court.
if you haven't been here before, they haven't been here before, so he's new to this court. This is a big disadvantage to him. I don't think he'll win this game. They're crazy, right? Whereas his opponent has played here 17 times, which is a major advantage to this newbie who's entering the sport and never have played on this court, specific style of court. Because it would be just like tennis. Some might be grass and dirt, and then some will be street and uneven sidewalk, or maybe even on the curb / half a street. Crazy, right? Crazy.
Is that you? Is that you, Adequate? What's up, man? How are you? Guys, this is a Hub 408. We're talking about the Hub 408 Olympics. So just to recap the events, Joffrey had an event where you're jeepney chasing, correct? Right? Jeepney chasing. Steve's event was the flooded flip-flop basketball, right? Ninja Iceberg had the milk tea, right?
Creating milk tea. Yeah.
Creating milk tea event.
Creating Hong Kong style milk tea.
There you go. Jay Jericho had the Pandikoko eating competition. And I had the fight your dad or your uncle in the backyard, bare knuckle style, for a little bit. I was gonna say, think of this next question, guys. As I tell you, I do have another.
Ron.
Yes.
Ron, hold up. I wanted to ask Waldo, hey Waldo, if say a specific chef from America were to represent us, and would it piss you off even more if I were to say it was Bobby Flay to represent the U.S. and he makes a pretty good Hong Kong style milk tea, and it's hella good, bro. And I tell you, Waldo, have you tried Bobby Flay's?
look at Waldo.
Waldo, would you be pissed if I were to tell you that it tasted hella good?
Yes.
You already saw how mad Waldo was already. He was not entertaining that idea at all.
Right when you said Bobby Flay.
I know.
That was it.
Your mood changed.
It'd
Yes.
be Guy Fieri.
If I'd be okay with that. I would actually be okay with that. I like Guy Fieri.
If Guy Fieri made a pretty good milk tea, you would say it was good. You would honestly say, dude, it's better than my grandmother's. It's better than my grandmother's milk tea when I was a child. And Guy Fieri just recreated that moment for me. And he goes, "Damn, take it to Flavortown, baby!"
He was like, you know what I mean?
That's money.
Yeah, so
Waldo, that's money.
Here's the thing. Guy Fieri.
Hey, yo, money beat.
So here's the thing. Guy Fieri is actually a good person.
Yeah, you've talked about his good graces. Why have you talked about his good graces before? That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Look,
the
dude raised money for restaurant workers during the pandemic, right? Like he actually did something. He raised like $25 million for restaurant workers. I'm totally okay with that.
No, I absolutely. I'm just playing. I love Guy Fieri.
The guy raises money for so many different people. He works with a lot of people. He works with a lot of charities. He donates money. He raises money. No, he's a cool dude.
No, I love.
He's just an
he totally embraces his white man's burden.
Oh yeah,
he totally does. Yeah. But and him trying like a Vietnamese banh mi or something like some chutney, and he's like, "This isn't a diner, everybody. Man, wow, taking it to Flavortown, wow." Wow, that's money. Let me get all up in here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. My pinky rings.
Flame shirt, huh?
Flame shirt.
Frosted
Fucking
tips.
hair all the way back
Frosted
here.
tips. Yeah.
Glasses on the back of the head.
So here's the thing. I won't believe you when you tell me that he makes a better like milk tea than anything I've ever tried before. But I would say, hey, great try. If I ever get to try it, I'd be like, that's a good try. That's a good try. I wouldn't put him down. I'd be like, keep at it, youngster. Keep at it.
Wow, you would tell him that he needs to keep at it when it's hella good, though. You know, you're lying to him. Though.
I guarantee you it's not hella good. I guarantee you it's not hella good. They have literal competitions on making Hong Kong milk tea in Hong Kong. They have literal competitions for this. I guarantee you, they're not going to be as good. But I won't discourage him from trying. Bobby Flay, though, I will. Even if it's hella good, I will, because fuck that guy.
You don't want him to win it and then stand on the countertops, the coffee shop, and say like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, no, I don't want that at all.
Drinking 100%. A milk tea like Talos in Captain
Marvel,
right?
And then it ends him with like shooting up hella pearls in his mouth from a clear straw.
Yeah.
So first of all, he's already messed up then. He's already messed up then. Because Hong Kong style milk tea does not have pearls and it's hot.
Oh, but it's so hot that it doesn't get stuck to the straw and melt the.
No, there's no straw. There's no straw. It's a hot drink. Hong Kong style milk tea is hot.
Man, but then
it's already
because
messed
he's
up.
American,
messed up.
we ice everything because we ice everything. So if it's a coffee that is hot, we'll ice it so we can have it in ice.
Hey, Steve.
I'm saying he already messed up.
Pearls, Steve, do that thing again.
Cold milk tea with pearls? That's Taiwanese. That's a Taiwanese invention. I'm just saying, he already messed up. Already messed up.
Job, you know who I was referencing.
He already lost. He made the wrong thing. If this was his show, if this was worst chef in America, he would have already lost. He made the wrong thing.
Man.
Say that again, Steve. Show that again, Steve. It's all hot. It's all hot. Balls going down your throat.
Hot balls. I'm swallowing hot balls.
Shooting like at a fucking tremendous rate.
Tonsils.
Yeah. It would get backed up in the corner before falling down into your body.
I can't breathe for a minute.
Like when somebody shoots a paintball in the same area hella times and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Real quick, let's end this Olympic segment real quick. Let's start again with Jason here. If there was another event that you could invent in the Hub 408 Olympics, what would you do? We came up with 5 events. Let's come up with 5 more. Not necessarily you would compete in this, but let's just say it's an event that you would like to see in the Hub 408 Olympics. What would it be, Jay Jericho?
This is a tough one. Coming up with a second event?
I have one for you guys then. Let me
come back to me. Come back.
Okay, I got one for you guys then.
We should actually do a Hub 408 Olympics one of these days. We should invite people over and have them compete in these events that we're coming up with right now.
Yes. Well, the next one I think would be kind of fun. The Nickling.
Oh my God.
Right? But instead, we would have, instead it would be a fighting event. So you have to know the Nickling, but you also have to fight another person on the opposite side. So the ring, the Nickling is the ring. You have to go inside like, and you would have to, grapple. It's like MMA.
Crazy to try to learn a boxing pattern. And the other person's boxing while doing the
you're doing the Nickling.
Getting hit. Shit.
Another thing that Filipinos I think could excel at. So just imagine, it would be a dope fighting style. You're doing the Nickling, and all of a sudden you have, the Ip Man punches, or the Manny Pacquiao punches, or the Nonito punches, along with the Nanai with the slipper technique. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's kind of like judo. You know, in judo, sometimes the throws might be a little simple, but they're the ones that actually get you off balance. So in the Nickling fighting thing, you know, you could use a little wrestling. You could use a little, you know, panache if you have it, huh? As an athlete, huh?
Yeah, a little. Yeah. Some style, some flair.
Yeah, some flair.
Like
there you go.
Because there's an artistic component to this, apparently.
Yes. You know, I mean,
well, you do have to keep time, right? You have to keep time and rhythm and dodge everything. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And you would wear the traditional garb of red sweatsuits with a white tee, right? Because in all the Filipino cultural nights that I've been to, they've all wore red sweats with the white V-neck. You know what I'm saying? You could put your country, represent your country, but it would be in that style of the cut sweats, or even, you know, with the stuff. So any events. So Joff, did you think of another event for the Hub 408 Olympics?
You gotta pop a squat and you have to hold it.
Ew.
The Asian squat.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Ooh, and it has to be over like the bathrooms that are on the floor.
Yeah,
right?
there's a measurement.
The hole on the floors.
Yeah, you have to measure how low it is, and you have to hold it. Like,
and are your arms over your knees like this?
Yeah,
are your arms over your knees?
No, it's like just a pop, like, you know, it's like a prison squat. Pop a squat.
Like you're playing 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you seen those? I can't do it right now, dude.
That's a punishment
squat.
No, that's a punishment squat. Like, you just like, you know, just like gangster squat. You just, you know, you gotta pop a squat.
I got you.
Like you see those in fucking the
playing 13 squat.
Yeah.
Playing 13.
Where your bottom is touching your ankles.
Yes.
Type squat.
Yes.
And
that's what I'm saying. Your arms dangle over your knees.
You got to smoke. Yeah.
Like that.
You got to smoke too.
Yeah, like 555 cigarettes.
Yeah. You can swat there.
In front of a tongue key. Right next to the worker.
We're eating cup of noodle. Cup of noodle, dude.
Cup of noodle, dude.
And you get time. And measure how low you go, how you hold it.
You know, sidebar, let me tell you guys a really scary story.
Okay.
2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I think it might have been on Monday. Okay, I'll just talk about it here. I was on Kumu, although off cam. Not going to say whose live stream I was in. But I was off cam, but I was up on the 9 square. I was also in an Asian squat. Mind you, it is hot here where I'm at. And I was in an Asian squad, just like what Joff said, smoking a cigarette on Kumu, just, you know, talking, having a good time. It also is very hot out here. Immediately, when I rose up, I have a pipe in my right hand, and I have the phone in my left hand. Immediately when I got up, it just turned white all of a sudden, and I remember crashing to the floor. I didn't know if I had a heart attack. I didn't know what was going on.
It's probably you got up too soon.
Yep. Too fast.
I got up too soon, got up too fast, whatever. I didn't know.
All your blood in your legs.
I didn't know. Yeah, exactly. And but it just turned white. It turned white, and I crashed so loud into I didn't break my fall because I had my phone in my hand and I had a huge glass pipe in my hand. I fell against the, I fell back against the metal door. That shit was so loud it woke up whoever was inside the house. You know what I mean? It was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So I was very lucky. You know what I mean? That, but the Asian squat is nothing to joke around with. is what I'm trying to say here. I did not think,
That's why it's an Olympic sport.
and I will say that it got me freaked out because somebody suggested that I should have gone actually to the hospital just to make sure that because I felt different after. I didn't know if it was maybe a heat stroke. I didn't know if it was a combination of that.
Yeah,
maybe a drop in blood pressure.
A drop in blood pressure, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So doing an Asian squat in 107 degree weather and all that stuff is very dangerous. So please be safe when you guys are out there squatting. But people in the Philippines are used to that. So.
Hey, you could fucking tear an Achilles with that.
The way I fell, I hit my elbows and I fell in a clump. So just imagine going straight up, your knees lock, and all of a sudden you just fall like a sack of potatoes. You know what I mean? Like I just fell to the ground. Like I was pretty much bent over. So that
like had all the blood. And you didn't get
like my knees were like this. My knees were crushed. Like with my feet under me, like with my legs under me. So it was a bad fall, and it was because of Joff's event, the Asian squat. Steve, which event are you adding next to our Olympics? I don't know if I'm going to join that event next time though, Joff. For physical health reasons, I'm going to be out of that event. Okay.
This is the.
I tried to clean up that reference. I tried to clean it up.
This is a heavyweight fucking only event.
Yes.
Asian squats.
So there's the weight classes.
Yeah, there's a weight. Division? Yeah, there's a weight floor. You have to be like 250 above.
Jeez, that's a guaranteed faint.
Which one of us can actually hit that?
Do what?
Nobody here.
Wait, what?
The Asian squat Olympics.
Oh my god!
Who's over 250 here?
I'm not.
Me?
No, you're not.
I am actually.
Hey, but you're a big dude. You're tall.
I'm at 275.
Dang, fool!
Holy crap! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really? Is that good?
Damn.
No.
Are you?
You're a tall.
I don't want to get in your. I don't want to meddle with your life.
You're a tall.
You know what I mean? I don't want to meddle with your life.
I'm talking about fucking rotund motherfuckers, like 5'6", 250, some shit like that.
Like a Wolverine.
They're stocky, Joffrey.
So you got an Asian squat. You got an Asian squat like a torture rack, but you got to do Asian squat.
You're like 4'9" and shit.
Yeah, it's like
you're like my mom's height, 4'8" and shit. Like.
You see the meat sweats and shit. Fucking while they're squatting.
You have to eat at the same time too while you're squatting.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, I'll throw up.
All right, Steve. What event are you adding though? What event are you adding? So the squatting event is in. What else are you adding?
The sitting at a table, 4 representatives on a 4-way table, and taking shots of rum straight up until the last one can sit down and not fall off the chair. So the one who lasts the longest gets the gold. So there's 4 ways. One will not get a medal, and then the last 3 will get a medal.
That's crazy.
There's gonna be hella uncles doing the Frankenstein and shit. Like.
Walking their asses back as they fall.
Yeah. It's a very Asian event. So okay, that's pretty good hub 408 event right there.
Yeah.
What about you, Ninja? What event would you add?
I mean, here's a very Asian event, I think.
Okay.
Karaoke.
Oh.
Ooh. And the only way to win is to convince Magic Mike's number, to get you a high score. Because you could be a bad singer and still get an 89 which is hella messed up because that judge on that magic fight.
I want to say that it should be one of the judges, right? Like there should be a panel of 5 judges, and that magic night or whatever karaoke software you're using is going to be one of the judges.
One of the 3 judges, huh? One of the 3 judges scores, so it'll average you up or average you down.
Yeah, and it should be in a garage.
I think it should be in a garage.
That's pretty cool, though. And I feel like it should be in a garage.
In smoke, huh? In cigarette smoke. You know how messed up your lungs will be? You can't even hit the high note because you're covered in cigarette smoke. You're like, oh God, I can't breathe in here. Which you have to train, having to sing in a smoky garage. How fucked up is that?
It's like you're in the Vietnamese
and sometimes,
cafe,
sometimes we'll throw in like a 6-year-old to run through your legs, and then run back outside.
Yeah, it would be like a Vietnamese. I mean, hey, maybe the Philippines and the Vietnamese would be the heavy favorites.
I would say so.
I don't know.
They are placing heavy in that event.
Yeah, and the Koreans will probably come will be right there. Yeah, it's a very Asian heavy event.
Actually, back to back, all those events kind of tie into each other. The squat, your event, Steve, and I mean this is kind of amazing. Jay, what about you? What event are you adding to this event?
Steve's gonna like this one for sure. You're gonna like this one. It's a 4x40, right? You have four racers, right? But you're not running. You're a kas coconut, like 10 per person, like hella fast, and then you switch.
You're shaving coconuts.
Yeah,
you're shaving coconut.
So the next person that's gonna come up, he's opening the coconuts for you. So you have to do 10, and then
that's amazing.
Does 10. Yeah, like it's like a relay race, but 4x40.
And you have to have the
standard that shredded dried coconut.
No, you have to have that little horse that you squat on.
Yes, the wood, the piece of wood with the blade.
Bench. Yeah, with the little blade. No electric. No electric. You gotta do it like old school.
Yes.
Spikes.
With the teeth. And you just go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a dick with an overgrown head and shit.
Yes. It's like you're playing with yourself like this, right?
Yeah.
I've never used this technique. I should try it actually.
Shredding the coconut.
Yeah, shredding coconut.
That would feel hella good, actually. Just by thinking how you're doing that, Ron.
You're nasty. You're gross.
Good.
You're gross.
Incorporates the Asian
I'm nutting because it's over the top. Over the top. You're like petting the head from over the top. Are you using the thumbs on the back shaft to rub down on the back while doing that?
Thumb over thumb.
How's your thumb placement? Where's your thumb placement? Is
you
it
guys use two hands?
On the back side? Or are you doing the shaft?
No, I hold it like this, Steve. Or Jason, I hold the piece of wood. I hold the piece of wood and then I go like this.
No, you have to sit on it.
I go like this.
You have to sit on the wood. Like it's a little stool.
Yeah, and then I go, oh my
And then if you keep your scoring it higher, if you could roll your eyes to the back of your head.
Yes. And then Michael Jordan.
You just do the funniest ass faces. The most fucking ugliest face you can ever give. Like eyes rolled to the back of your head. Your underbite starts to show.
Your toes start to curl and shit.
Yeah, and then you pull a calf muscle.
And you have to wear slippers so we can see your toes.
And then so you're wearing slippers and you lose footing because it's too slick on the bottom of your flip flop, and it catches that good slide on the concrete. You do a bad slip, and that's when you pull your muscles.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. And then you're holding the coconut like Michael Jordan when he shows the ball. When he shows the ball to like Bugsy, you pretend he's gonna pass it, and he's when he's holding it up.
Fake pass.
Yeah, when like Mark Price is hella trying to get the ball, and he just has a ball in the air, but it's a coconut. You feel me? Oh God, sorry.
So stupid.
All right. I was gonna say that's a good event though, Jason. That all actually ties in together, and maybe I was gonna say maybe the last event that I would join is like this is one that's for the nanais, huh? Right? This one's for the nanais, but like when they're doing the rosary in bed, whoever falls asleep first, so it's like a race. You know
That's an endurance.
So they have to continuously do the rosaries, continue it straight, right?
Yeah.
So who doesn't fall asleep is the winner.
Wait, who falls asleep first?
What's the age range?
The most rosaries done, the most rosaries completed before falling asleep.
Before you close your eyes?
Yes. So yeah, that's an event that the Lolas can join too. Sometimes the Lolas
raise the hand.
Get past the Apostle Street,
you gotta wait for it to drop 3 times to like fucking call it.
Oh shit, dude.
Hell no.
Oh God. So again, that's the Hub 408 Olympics. Again, the events that we talked about, the Lolas sleeping, whoever falls asleep while doing the rosary, first or whatever with the most rosaries completed. Jason said the shaving of the coconut. You know what I mean?
The dried coconut.
Yeah, shaving the coconut. Ninja had said karaoke in the garage. Steve, what was your event again, Steve? I'm sorry.
All the uncles and the titos, they're sitting at a 4-way table. Top 4 countries to represent in the Olympics sit at a 4-way table, and they continuously take shots of Tanduai rum. Continuously drink it until they fall off. So the last one sitting gets gold.
What up, Jake? How are you? What's up, Steph? Hi, guys. ¿Cómo está? And Joff, what was your last event that we had chose?
You gotta hold the Asian squat.
Oh, doing the Asian squat. So again, those are the Hub 408 Olympics. Maybe we'll do it one of these days. You know what I mean? Maybe some of the events we can do. You know what I mean? But these are events that you can do at home for yourself, especially.
Dude, polvoron eating competition. Let's go. That's the best. I think the 5 of us, how many polvorons can we eat till we start saying that's enough? Until one of us yaks.
You know what? My event that I'm excited for is the one where you're fighting with either your dad or your uncle in the backyard, drunk. Your dad, your uncle, or you might be the drunk one, and they're trying to control you. You know what I mean? Tama na, and then your mom's like yelling, "Tama na, please, please," and then you guys are just like in the ribs and stuff. Yeah. Yes. See, I'm excited for that. I would love to see that.
Come here.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then he has cuts all over his like he doesn't know where he got cut from, right? And then oh my God, right? There's blood all over the kitchen, right?
No
respect. I know.
This boy. Shit.
And then when you get comments from the other side of the ring, I didn't want to be a nurse, right?
That's why. See, that's why.
I didn't want to be a nurse.
That's the one. That's the boy right there.
I don't want to be like Michelle. I don't want to be like her. Right?
You wait when we get home, huh?
While Michelle's working on her latest triage, right? She's she's doing really well. Okay, let's this is a Hub 408 episode 97. We went to a lot of Filipino dysfunction today, right?
Wow, that's a lot.
There's a lot of Asian
Is
dysfunction.
Is it
today.
dysfunction or just character?
I don't know. Is it?
But why are we relating? Because it seems to be true.
That's yeah, we relate to the dysfunctions because they are truthful. That's why we love shows with those type of themes, right? Or
Yeah.
you know, because if a show, of course, was perfect, there would be no, like Leave It to Beaver, their problems, right? White people problems.
Which would circle back to my point that we will stop in front of a cow because it's sacred. You with me, guys? Right?
So far.
So that comes back to my point in saying, I'm just asking if in your country you guys take the cow as sacred enough for you to stop your vehicle in front of it.
By the way, I want to change it to a motorcycle with a sidecar with Jason in the sidecar, and we would run through that fucking cow.
Wait, would it be like the one in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? That type of sidecar?
Like the bullet type?
No, Fantastic Mr. Fox, that type of sidecar.
Or maybe like in a
patrol sidecar.
Yeah, I will actually want to track. I'm the driver, and then the white guy, and then the Filipina inside. You know, the actual trike patrol guy. You know what I mean? Like us, you know, running over the cow. By the way, when I was in the Philippines, I did not. I almost said I love this, but we ran over a dog in a tricycle, and that's very common there. So I've done it twice.
Kept going, though. You just kept going.
I've done it twice.
You just kept going.
And the guy didn't stop. He just, and then you look back and it's like, it's like a big ass Labrador. Like,
yeah,
like, did we just hit that fool? You know what I mean? Like, like we went on the side, like my sidecar, you know what I mean, was like up like that. And I was like, dude, we really hit that dog, dude. And this guy did not stop. You know what I mean? And, you know, my son's with me at the time too. And we're just like, dude, this is nuts that just happened. And another time it happened where it was a whole bunch of us where, again, a Benji looking dog this time, which is kind of sad. It's one of my favorite looking dogs. He looked like fucking Benji. We you know, it was doing that whole thing, you know, as a brrr, you hear the, you know, brrr, and you hear the, you know, like that. You know what I mean? I was just like, dude.
I felt like I was on the street.
Yeah, dude. You know, it was really bad. So yeah. Again, shout out to the Philippines that you know, no smog test on their vehicles, running over you know, wildlife. You know what I'm saying?
They don't stop for anything, even human life.
Yeah, human life.
That's a different topic.
That's a different. Ooh.
That's a different topic.
Ooh. We don't want to get into the politics of things.
No.
But we are in America where we have freedom of speech. So F your. Hold on.
No, you can't do that.
No, we can't. Yeah, we can't do that. See, I caught myself twice again. You know, like I was like, oh, you know, put your foot on the cliff, and then your friend says, no, Ron, don't do that. And then I went and did it again. I put my foot. I said, okay, hold on. Cancel myself out. Guys, this is a Hub 408, episode 97. Can you believe it, guys? Episode 97. Joff, we're 3 away. Steve, Ninja, Jay, we're 3 away. You know, we've surpassed what we did in our previous life, in our previous career with the Hub 408.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to getting to triple digits. Actually, there's no other show on Kumu. I can say that their show is actually in triple digits. You know what I mean? So that's actually a accomplishment here. Again, episode 97 of the Hub 408. Please follow Ninja Iceberg, SM Rumor, Joffsimus Prime, aka Joff Gideon, Jay Jericho, and myself, Ron Sara. Make sure you guys follow us. And thank you for coming into the chat there, Steve. I see his
I
name
can't
had
see
just
the
entered.
comments. That's why. I want to see if there was comments.
Oh, is Steve on a new device today?
Huh?
Oh, are you on a new device today?
Fancy.
No, I'm on my phone, but I'm saying I have a tablet.
Ah.
The Millen app.
Yes.
Dang.
By the way, I love how you keep adding different things to the palace all the time.
You know what I try to do is I try to make sure, if you guys will notice, there's always something I move or make something different every frame rate. Since maybe 10 episodes ago, when I was on.
I did notice the arcade cabinet. I did notice the Mandalorian stuff right there next to it. So those were the only Easter eggs that I found in some of the moves that you've had. I don't believe that backpack was up there last time also. Correct?
Yeah.
See?
With adding once in a while. And then I'll put some other things in frame. And there was something added new today. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but let me know. If you can find it, it wasn't in the last episode, but it's in this episode. So if you can find it, put it in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out. I don't have any coins.
Shit, we ain't got coins for nobody. You know what I mean? Again, this is a Hub 408. I was going to say I didn't know what you guys wanted to get into. We still have a good amount of time left. I don't believe that there's anybody after us. I know on the last episode, I know Steve couldn't join us, but we actually had a good discussion. Steve, I know that earlier we were doing the casting. You know, we are kind of doing some casting calls for Norman Schwarzkopf here, but we actually talked a little bit about He-Man, did some castings for He-Man, and I actually thought about it during the week because it really made me laugh of the choices that we had gone with. Jay Jericho here had talked about what I think would be the ultimate choice is somebody like a Chris Hemsworth would be probably the best person to play somebody like He-Man if they were to do a live action. But when we started doing the kind of the funny castings, you know, not intentionally being funny, but, you know, like, did you say Jason Statham for He-Man, Joff?
No, Jason Statham for Skeletor.
Oh, for Skeletor. There you go.
Ben Affleck was He-Man.
Oh, Ben Affleck. See,
Hey,
he
bro,
wanted Ben Affleck.
You know who would be a funny ass Skeletor? Only because I just saw his recent trailer, but Will Smith. What if he was Skeletor? And then he just looks like the genie from Aladdin, but buffer. Just a little buffer.
Wait, so they don't actually have a skull head? He actually just...
It's really Will Smith's face. It's not even real skull.
Oh my god.
Well, we had some pretty funny castings. The one that I just kept thinking about all week was I casted Lucy Liu as Tila. You know what I mean?
Oh, crazy.
And I'll be honest with you guys. I went and watched all 5 episodes. I binge watched it. Loved it so much. I went and bought freaking He-Man toys last night.
Yeah, it's not bad, right? It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. And I really wanted all the He-Man toys that I could get because they had the WWE ones too also. So they actually fit pretty well in the universe. I was going to say, here's my He-Man figure here, which is kind of cool. Got my He-Man figure here. And I also have my Ricky. Oh, you can't really see it, but it's a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And I also have it's Becky Lynch as Tila. right?
Oh, you
Kinda-
got
kinda
Becky
cool.
Lynn.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
she's the man, bro. She's the man.
so kind of cool. And you hear Skeletor, you can't see him because his face is thing. But I was gonna say, I liked it. Thank you guys for telling me to check it out. I enjoyed it. I didn't mind any of the stuff. I think I watched enough He-Man and I bought enough of the toys to enjoy it and stuff. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but it was actually a pretty good watch for me. So I don't know about you guys. Jay, did you watch it yet? Or
No, I didn't.
I do recommend it though, Jay. I think you would actually like it.
It's in the title. Masters of the Universe. There's it doesn't say He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It's Masters of the Universe. So
But I do highly recommend it. So guys, yeah, check that out. Dang, I knew I had a segue going into that. I fucked it up.
You were thinking
But
about
as far as toys go, you were wondering if were you going to mention about the Hot Wheels con in Sacramento?
Yes. Well, I did not. I mean, I didn't mention it, but it is Hot Wheels Con. I believe that is the week of my mom's birthday, so it's like, dang, I gotta choose toys over my mom. You know, and I had that dilemma. I had that dilemma too because I could go also here to SAC, actually in Roseville, and meet AEW's Penta. He's going to be over there at the Barrio Toy Store, and they did Sammy Guevara was there last time. They shot some promos and all that stuff there, so it would be kind of cool to beat him too. But again, that's also on my mom's thing, so I'm actually not sure if I'm going to do that. But I do want to go to the Hot Wheels Con. Been getting a lot of another bag of Hot Wheels, you know what I mean? That I got here. This was just this week. Got some old stuff, and yeah. So look how old this is. I mean, I got some really old stuff there. This is it's from like 96. So
That's a 2-pack.
It's a
Hot Wheels.
and you don't see that, Steve, right? Even back in the day, you was 2-packs like that. But I actually did come across something that's very pop culture that I did want to share with you guys. If you guys had missed last night, we were doing some streams. Me and Bestie did some toy unboxings. That's why I had the He-Man toys out here. Bestie did a Lego unboxing. She did her this new Lego toy where you get to make music videos out of it. So we bought the packs last night. This one, if you could imagine, this is a $20 set right here. You know what I mean? This is a $20 set, but it comes with some crazy DJ in there.
And then you download the app.
The app. Here's the figures. These are $5 each, but we found them today for $1 each. Yeah. So we were able to get a whole bunch of figures today, but I did want to share something with you guys, and I'll be on cam in a second. So let me leave the floor to you guys for a second. Oh.
Speaking of toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw your pictures.
Lego.
Yeah, I saw your pics.
Hey, which one is that? The Supra? How many pieces is that? 299?
Yeah, $299.
That's not bad. That'd be easy to put together.
Yeah, it's like a.
What year is that?
Do they have a picture of the back?
It didn't say.
Is that a newer one?
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
the
sick.
new Supra, right?
You
Yeah,
can
that's
take
the
the
new
top
Supra.
off too. Yeah, dude. Put that together, Jay.
What's more tedious is the stickers that you got to put on.
Oh, that's but it's 299 pieces. Put the stickers on the pieces just before you attach it.
Oh no, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do too. Put it on the Lego already before you attach it.
McLaren Corvette.
Oh, crazy. And it's blue too.
Yeah.
263 pieces. Oh, dude, that'd be crazy to have those two built already together. Bro, and does the wheels move? Does it go forward and back?
Koenigsegg. And Dan, you just went with like supercars today, huh?
I did. Well, I mean, when I streamed last weekend, I'll show you the ones I finished real quick. So I finished Chevy Camaro.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
All right, what was that?
I'll show you the
The
first
wheels.
one.
Let me see the wheels. Those wheels are bad, bro. Dude, let me see those wheels. Oh shit! Look at those wheels, bro. Chevrolet
Dope.
Camaro.
That's dope.
Can I see the bottom?
It comes with the fuel.
The gas canister.
Nice.
Bro, that's tight.
That's dope.
It actually
Can the doors open or no?
no, you just pop it open. They added a roll cage.
Super realistic.
Yeah, it was just like you just like
Oh shit.
like that, and then you can lift
That's
this part
cool.
too.
Oh, and it comes off.
Yeah, like you could, and then you could put the roll cage and then just put them in there. I
That's a
didn't
standard
really did that.
minifig
That's
too,
hella
right?
crazy,
Is that a standard minifig?
huh? Yeah,
Standard size minifig?
yeah.
Like it's not a bigger one or okay.
No, I wish it was. It'd be hella cool. And then I did. After that, I did this one.
Oh shit! You did the Ferrari.
Yeah, 275.
275 pieces.
So this little, it looks actually pretty sick for Lego car.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, like when we were making Legos and just regular cars, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that actually does look pretty good.
That is actually that'd be sick. I would love to have that on my cubicle.
So yeah, that's the bottom.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad for like a smaller Lego
And what's crazy is
model.
they give you 2 different sets of rims to add.
Oh, do they? Let me
Yeah,
see
so
the
this
other
is-
rims.
So
What
this
are the
one's a
other rims
star,
look like?
and then I added it on this one, I think. On my Nissan.
Oh, on the Nissan, bro.
What is that
You put Ferrari rims on a Nissan. Sick.
So it's just
You're
like-
hella San Jose.
No, because
You're
they give
hella
you different
San Jose.
types of rims. It's just hella crazy. So on this Nissan, right? You
Yeah.
get like
It's so badass.
those rims too. So
Yeah,
they give you
those
2
rims are
sets of
sick,
rims.
bro. Those
Because
rims are
with this,
sick.
like
How much are you paying for those sets, Jay?
dude, it's less than $20.
It's like
Like-
Dude,
$12.99 or
that's
something.
So
big-ass
these
car, bro.
these 2 I found at Walmart, $16 each. For some apparent reason
Sweet.
they were on sale.
Yeah, because those are the smaller, like easier
Yeah.
ones. Because they do have more expensive, crazy ones that
Yeah.
are super realistic.
Oh, yeah,
but these are pretty good for the
Yeah.
for the.
And not
Okay.
only that,
The-
I mean, I think me and Jason come from that area where we like the little guys driving.
Yeah. So I mean, like I was telling the guys before you showed up, like like when we were making cars back in the 80s and 90s, they didn't look like this.
No,
They got more
it-
super
that's-
detailed. This is hella crazy.
Is that a 2-seater, Jay?
Yeah, it's a 2-seater.
That's
It's
awesome.
a 2-seater freaking Ferrari. And then when I was showing
I
you
need
the
that on my cubicle,
when I was showing
bro.
you
I
the
need to
Camaro
buy
right here, dude, they
the
added
Camaro stick too.
they added a roll cage,
Oh, that's badass.
and it's movable too, so you could like move it up. They moved this so you could take out the guy.
Are your parts all glued down too?
Nuh-uh,
Or no?
not yet.
Very nice though.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not. So
All
yeah,
right, very cool. I was gonna say, let me show you my haul. This was, I mean, I did find a Fast and Furious 5-pack that I had, but this is my haul of the day. I actually really, really wanted this. I got this for $13. Check this out. It's the Back to the Future DeLorean from Playmobil.
Ooh, yeah. The Playmobil one.
Very, very
That was
cool.
legit.
Yeah, that one just
Um,
came out too.
So yeah, a $40 toy turned into like 11, 13 bucks, 12 bucks or something like that.
holy crap!
So it's
Really?
from Walmart.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
just,
that one just came out.
yep, I just
And
got
it's
this at
already
Walmart.
discounted?
It's
Fuck.
Yeah,
it's
like-
on clearance already.
Walmart's been having like a lot of
Damn,
like
I got
sales and clearances on toys. For
The
some
doors
reason.
open. Hey, Ron, the doors open like a DeLorean.
Yes. I mean, fully functional. The reason why I did get this, it is 1/18 scale, so I can pose my GI Joes next to it. I can, you know what I mean. I can have that that look of. I mean, I like the Playmobil figures anyway. I think they're very iconic. Also, kind of like Lego figures too. What I like about this is that it comes with both figures, or actually, yeah, you get both Marty, Dr. Emmett, Einstein, and you also get the plutonium here too. But there's a 2-pack that they have. It's Marty and his guitar, and it's Doc Brown in his other clothing and stuff. So again, a very cool set. I've spent a lot on. I actually spent a lot on toys this week. I did not think that I'd be spending a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Joe made this.
Oh, beautiful.
Does the antenna go down? Oh, sick!
Badass.
I'm showing off your work.
So yeah, I got to do some really nice hauls. Got to go to actually went to a comic book store today. Came across some actually really good priced figures. Did not end up buying anything, but I almost bought an Evil Lyn, a classic Evil Lyn. I almost bought a classic Tila, you know what I mean? But I did not want to pay complete, prices for that. They were like $30, which isn't that bad. It was $30 for a Tila with the snake armor and all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to buy comics today. That's why I ended up going to a comic book store. I don't know what to buy. I'm still, if I'm going to go back to touching comic books again, I think I really want to get caught up with the whole X-Men thing going on right now, because I've kept up with it just online. I just want to read it for myself, kind of like the stuff that's going on with the X-Men right now. But this was my first time going to a comic book store today. Just like overwhelmed, like, wow, I don't know what titles to buy. I don't know what titles to read and all that stuff. Let me, look at certain books and stuff like that, and couldn't really find anything that I chose.
Yeah, I like how she's just modeling these boxes. Just walking by.
How many pieces is that? The Millennium Falcon?
Yes, it is.
How many pieces is that?
That is the 1300 plus Millennium Falcon.
How many minifigs?
I
think like 6 or 8.
I think like 8. Because this is the one that comes with Lando and Chewie.
Oh, okay. Is this solo? Is this a solo, or is this
It's probably the Rise.
Check the
It's Rise of Skywalker.
I was gonna say check the satellite. The
satellite
dish.
You know what's funny? I just thought about it right now. It's kind of weird how Lego has been low key spoiling every Marvel Disney thing that comes out. Right?
It's
you guys notice that, right?
Right. Yeah, DC too. DC they show what characters, Ghostbusters, everything. They spoil everything.
Well, it's because they can't really make the toys without knowing what they're going to be doing, because they have to put it into manufacturing and stuff like that, right? So in terms of timing, they have to know these kinds of things, and unfortunately, they can't really advertise and push their stuff without kind of spoiling these things. I mean, that's kind of the reason why there was no Baby Yoda stuff when Mandalorian season 1 came out, right? Like there was nothing attached to that, because that was supposed to be a big secret going into that show. Yeah, that there was going to be another one of these Yoda people. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? They had some brand new figures, almost in the style of a Marvel Legends figure, but it's He-Man now. So even though they're doing these retro style figures that everybody wants, they also have these brand new 6-inch He-Man figures that just launched. And although very cool, I was like, where the hell is Tila at? I was like, how can you not make a Tila figure?
Second wave.
Probably
when she's a main character.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what happened in the original cartoon too. The original toy figure line. I don't believe she was in the original first wave back in the 80s either.
I ended up watching the Masters of Universe documentary. That's on Netflix. It came out I think last year, but I rewatched it, and one of the things that one of the little nuggets of information on there was that was actually one of the most stolen toys during the 80s. So these boys, little boys like us, were like, I might be embarrassed to pay for it, but I'm definitely going to steal it. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So
Yeah, you don't want to be caught buying a girl doll, right?
but also the boys that were buying these figures, you know what I mean? You either had somebody to like Bestie last night. She what she called was I would make them do sex as a kid. That's what she called it. I would make them do sex, and she was showing a sandwich. You know, she said she did. I was like, all right, show me how you would play with, because she had two brothers growing up, had He-Man figures and everything. She's like, yeah, they wouldn't play with my Barbies and my Kens, but I would definitely play with their He-Mans. I was like, all right, show me how you would play. She's like, yeah, I'd make them do sex. I was like, all right, how do you make them do sex? And like she, would show certain positions and stuff. So again, all clean, all here on Kumu. It's fine.
But is that how we learn positions? Is that how we learn growing up what positions are?
Well, think about it.
And get curious.
You guys, I mean, I was a toy collector. So I was trying to get every little thing. Were you buying girl figures? Did you buy a Scarlet, Steve, when you were a kid? Did you have a Lady J?
Lady J.
Okay, so Lady J was your first female figure that you bought, most likely.
Probably, yeah.
Or a Scarlet, right? So, like, yes, would you make them do sex with your other G.I. Joes?
And you know who the Holy Grail was? Is if you could get a Baroness.
Yes.
If you could find Baroness, that's my ultimate. That's like the Jordan 11s for me.
Ah, the Baroness, yes.
Yeah.
By the way, it got really bad reviews, guys. I don't know if you saw the reviews. You got really bad reviews.
For Snake Eyes?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys trust the reviews though on this one.
I feel like I'm not gonna trust it. I'm gonna watch it for what it's worth. I'm just gonna go in there as a G.I. Joe movie, and dude, who cares if they can't do G.I. Joe live action? I still enjoy seeing characters come to life on the big screen. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I want to watch the movie, but I don't know. I mean, who knows? I've been reading a lot of like user reviews, and a lot of people are enjoying it. So I don't know. Who knows?
My cousin said he liked it.
A lot of creators seem to like it. So
I just want to see us. I mean, we're hard. Well, would you guys consider yourself a hardcore? I mean, I'm a hardcore G.I. Joe fan. I know my G.I. Joe like the Marvel Universe. You know what I mean? I know my G.I. Joe's like the Marvel Universe. So
I'll be late for school because I want to finish G.I. Joe.
Right?
Yeah, and then you are like, oh, this is the episode where Quick Kick is in his Arctic gear, but why is he barefooted in the snow?
Yes.
Sheesh. His feet are like just digging into the sand barefoot. Crazy, but he's got a good, nice parka with the hood over, and then it's the BET machine.
Yes.
Out in the Arctic.
Dude, that was a
broadcast energy transmitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the BET.
Yes.
Where they literally say the full name every single time.
And not only
the BET.
That's one that controlled the weather, right?
Yeah.
That shit was so dope.
That was an awesome mini series, like a 5-parter series, and then we get introduced to Globulus at the very end.
It was basically the movie, and then they broke it down into parts. Remember? That's basically what it was. Yeah.
Night night. Good night.
Steve, kiss cam. Do kiss cam. Do the There you go.
Why'd you have to make that sound?
If I didn't sound like an auntie, huh? Like this, like, come here, come here, come here, come here.
You got to do the sniff too.
Yeah, you didn't do the sniff. The sniff before.
I did. I put my nose to the neck like this.
Bango bango. Bango bango. amoy araw. Right? Guys, this is episode 97 of the Hub 408. We got about, I don't know, give or take 20, 25 minutes left. We're on all social platforms tonight. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. Thank you for spending your Friday night with us. If you guys happen to come through, I know Rambo had came in earlier. We got Marjorie also in the house. Hi, Marjorie. How are you? She's like, wow. Wow, Marjorie. Hi. How are you? We hope you're doing good. Hi. Crazy Tiff is in the house. Christine is in the house. Abram, JM, Marielle, Chloe.
Hey, Ron, can that be an Olympic event? The sniff kiss at the door, the sniff kiss event.
Like you got to sniff kiss all the kids the fastest, right? Or how many blesses you can do, right? Bless.
If the kid's old enough to do a bless.
Yeah.
Bless Muna.
Or how many times you got to take out your wallet, oh shit.
That's your ninong.
I like the bless event though. I like the sniff kiss event. That's a good one. Lola's doing the rosary. Habang they're gonna fall asleep. That's pretty good too. This one would be pretty good. I know that. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to me and Jason's grandfather, our Tatay Sixto. I think he was the greatest. I think he was the greatest to ever do what he did. And I remember the teacher asked me in kindergarten, "What would you like to be when you grow up?" And I was like, "I would like to be like my grandfather, Tito Sixto, or grandfather Sixto." And they're like, "Why do you want to be like your grandfather?" I was like, "Because he picks cans all day." You know what I mean? He's a can picker. So the event that I would do, you got to do laps where there's cans scrattle everywhere, and then you have the extender. Or if you want, you can bend over. It doesn't matter.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? You got to walk and pick cans. And man,
not only you need the dexterity with the you have to have also aim because if you miss it at the right
you got to
speed,
keep walking still. Yeah,
pushing your cart.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to get it. You have to try to get it back around. Come around back. Yeah. That's crazy.
Our Nana was pretty good too, but she would make Jeffrey or Jason pick the can. Oh, go get the can. You know what I mean? So I don't know if we can get help like that. You know what I mean? But it would definitely be you picking pat. Actually, I did want to develop a show instead of American Pickers. It was going to be called Filipino Pickers, and it was going to be them doing recycling. You know what I mean? But
you step on this. Yeah. You're step on this.
Yes. Or sometimes they would take the extra this part and they would load it with hella more and then crush on it, and then when they you get more, you know what I mean? You get more because of the weight, you know what I mean? So you're taught little tricks like that. Oh, crushing cans. That's something Jason and Jeff used to do, right? Crushing cans Olympics, right?
Yeah, and you can't use a machine or anything. You have to actually
you have to use your slippers, yeah. You have to use your chanelas. You're wearing chanelas, crushing cans. You might have to use the Rambo slipper or the Islander slipper because it's more of a heavy-duty slipper to crush cans with. You know what I mean? So that could be an event right there, too.
Okay.
I just wanted it to be a little awkward for a second. You know what I mean?
40 times a minute. That's my fastest.
Hey, Joff, call me an old softy, but I'd rather have you call me a distinguished gentleman with a flagging erection.
What the?
So, guys, a recent study was just performed,
Yes.
and meteorologists were able to find a way to measure and weigh rainbows.
Yes.
What they found out was it was just pretty light.
In recent news, Catherine Zeta-Jones was diagnosed as bipolar, and she's half bipolar, and the other half she has to suck an old guy's dick.
Sucks for her.
It's tough, very tough. Here's a product that I could stand behind: podiums.
Huh? I can get behind that and wave a finger. No, anybody?
Is this mic on?
No, it's not on.
Thank you guys. Life. This is a hub. Yeah, tough crowd.
Like the Joker said, that's life.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd tonight.
Really?
Actually, no.
I'm only here for little Johnny.
Here we go with little Johnny again.
Oh, great.
Wow.
See, I get put on the spot when I'm trying to think of a little John. Like, damn, do I got a little Johnny one for you here? Oh, man.
Any hoots.
I don't know
What's
if this
for the
is going to be
weekend,
bad.
guys?
All right, go ahead, Jason. Go ahead. Save the show.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
So my friend was a kleptomaniac, right? Back in high school, he was a kleptomaniac. It got so bad he had to take something for it.
Wow. He had to take something. Okay. I got you. I know. I heard it.
Oh. No?
No. Sorry.
But I like jokes that bomb anyway. You know that.
Yeah.
Hey, what did number 1 say to number 2?
What?
I can't even.
Why did you say it like a millennial? I can't even. Yeah.
How did that one get me? I can't believe that one got me. Fuck.
I can't even.
All right, keep it going.
Oh my god.
I did this to the guys. I don't know if I did it to you, Steve.
What's up?
Did I do what did 50 Cent do when he was hungry?
58.
Or let me see. What's a sore muscle's favorite app?
I don't know, man.
Tender.
Man. She's being nice, Jay. She's being nice.
Let's see.
It's a tough crowd right now, guys.
It
It's
is.
a tough crowd.
That's how I like it.
I like it like that too.
If Tekashi 6ix9ine lost his record deal and now works at Panda Express, what's his new name?
Panda 69. I don't know.
Teriyaki 69.
No.
No?
Yeah. I would have gone with Takeyashi Chicken. Takashi Chicken. Great.
No?
No.
No.
That was a stretch.
What?
There.
No. Wait, what was the other joke? The first one that you didn't finish. The one that the 50 Cent one.
58. He got it.
58.
Oh, okay.
It took a while longer.
I wasn't even paying attention. It was that bad.
Hey, Steve,
Yo.
what did the Jeep say when it found out it could drive off-road?
What was it? I forgot what you said. I think you told me this one. What was it?
Huh?
I don't know what is it?
For a wheel?
Damn, that one hurt.
Well, Joff, I'll tell you what. Little Johnny, he came out of his house one day. Little Johnny came out of his house one day. He meets his new neighbor. All of a sudden, hey there, you neighbor. How's it going and all that stuff? I'm doing well. How are you? I just wanted to come by and, introduce myself, welcome you to the neighborhood and all that stuff. He's like, so what's going on with you? And little Johnny's like, I'm headed down to the library to go, hang out and all that stuff. Fortunately, I don't have a car today, so I gotta take the bus and stuff like that. What about you? What are you? Well, I'm it was a Saturday, Joff, and the guy goes, I gotta do some extra work. Gotta go down the university there, and gotta do some work. Oh, are you an instructor? Are you staff? Yeah, I'm a professor over there at the university. What type of what do you teach? It's like I'm a professor of logic. It's like, oh, logic. What the? So little Johnny's like, what the hell is that? What's a professor of logic? He's like, well, maybe I could explain it to you. He's like, do you own a house? He asked little Johnny. Do you own a house? Well, Johnny's, yes, I own a house. He was like, okay. Would you happen to have a dog house? Maybe. Yeah, I actually do have a pet. I actually, little Johnny goes, I actually do have a dog and stuff. He goes, and this dog house, it's in the backyard. Yeah, the dog house is in the backyard. And I take it you are a family man and all that stuff. He's like, yeah. He goes, by a series of questions, I was able to tell that you're a family man, heterosexual man, all that stuff. And he's like, yeah. He's like, well, I don't want to take up any more of your time, sir. I'll let you go back to logicking or whatever it is you do, and maybe we can have some chicken sometime. I don't know what little Johnny said to him, right? I don't know. So little Johnny then goes to the bus stop, hanging out. Some guy pulls out a cigarette. He goes, when you pull out a cigarette, all of a sudden the bus comes, right? And little Johnny's like, yeah, I guess. And, the guy pulls out the cigarette. No fucking bus comes, right? And he's all, well, that was wrong there. He's all, well, hey, what's up with you? How are you doing? And little Johnny goes, well, kind of weird. I met my neighbor for the first time today. He's like, oh, yeah? How was that? He's like, all right, he's cool. I met him for the first time, found out where he works and all that. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, what'd you find out about your neighbor? Well, he He works at the university down there, and he happens to be a professor of logic. He was like, well, what the hell is that? Professor of logic. He's all, it's a series of questions, rather. He's all, oh, okay, well, let me ask you. He's all, yeah, let me ask you. He's like, do you own a doghouse? Little Johnny asked him. And the guy was like, no, I don't own a doghouse. And then Little Johnny said, oh, you must be one of them gays. Because by a series of questions.
That was good. That was a good story, Johnny.
Logic.
Got it.
Again, it was a Little Johnny joke, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yes, I'm supposed to waste your time. You guys want to laugh and fucking have a good old time.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You tuned into the wrong show.
You tuned into the wrong fucking show.
Yeah.
I'd like to waste your time here on the Hub 408. There you go, Joff. You like that? A little Johnny story, Joff? You're laughing already. I think you knew where it was going, huh?
No, I was lost. I was like, fuck, this shit is so ridiculous. I don't know. Where is this going? And I just fucking get lost. So many details. I got lost.
I try to tell it the way I learned it, too. You know what I mean? This was Marjorie's... I seen Marjorie replying in the chat the entire time. I did not get to put it up, but I think she enjoyed it. But she did put the shaking my head emoji. Sorry, Marge, I can't control the mouse right now. I have so many devices in front of me. I have a microphone in front of me, all this other stuff. It's a left-handed mouse, too, which I've had to get used to. So, again, I apologize. Guys, this is the Hub 408. Dude, you want a little Johnny joke, right?
Yeah, dude, I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good.
Damn, I had a Lindsay Lohan joke, too. Forgot it. It was about her being drunk. It's more topical, more generational, right? By the way, fun fact too. I believe M. Night Shyamalan had some rewrites in She's All That.
Did he really?
That was even before Sixth Sense. So that year, I believe Miramax's biggest film was She's All That. And later on that year, The Sixth Sense came out. So he had just the most incredible year. I don't know why I brought that up. That was just super nerdy.
That's a crazy factoid, though, man. To see M. Night Shyamalan get his start on She's All That.
Dude, one of his greatest movies ever, The Village.
What's the one where they're in the condo apartments?
No.
Which one was that one?
Oh, that's the Lady in the Water?
Lady in the Water. Yeah, that was a creepy, weird
Was
one.
that
was
his?
almost
With Paul Giamatti?
Yeah, was that
yeah,
his?
and then what's the Hispanic guy with the one arm muscle? It was kind of like a group of it almost reminiscent of like a comic book. So I was wondering if that was part of the Mr. Glass universe. Are they all? Is it all one universe?
No, it's only Unbreakable and whatever the
Split, I think.
yeah.
Split.
Yeah.
Okay. No, only because it could be. M. Night Shyamalan has that sense of like even I Could See Dead People. That could have been like part of the universe. That's a character I could see with Unbreakable.
How come you barely brought out your headband right now? Your bandana right now?
I just found it.
Did you see the glasses that I bought to kind of match your pit vipers?
No, I didn't see it.
I bought some Real Tree sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember seeing the camo. Yeah.
Yeah, anything Real Tree I will buy though.
Man.
They had some Real Tree leggings at Marshall's, and I was so mad that I did not get up on those. because yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing good. This is episode 97 of the Hub 408. Thank you guys for joining us on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube. I said Facebook? On Kumu. Thank you to Kumu USA for allowing us to do our stuff here tonight, too. Thank you to the team, Kumu USA. Shout out to Dessa and all them. You feel me? Yeah, episode 97. 3 more to go until we hit triple digits. The only show here on Kumu to have, well, going to have 100 episodes and more. So, kind of awesome. Anything else that you guys wanted to kind of cover tonight? Are you guys planning on having a eventful weekend this weekend?
Yeah.
Joff, you're going to be riding trains, doing some type of it. Joff's been going on adventures recently too.
Are you tagging up trains, Joff?
Joff went to some play area that I said, Joff, how come you're going to all these places that the Hub 408 should be going to? Why can't we go to the play zone, jump in a pit of balls, or do something like that? You know, we could do something like that, right, Joff?
Like I said, I just fucking go where they tell me to. I don't plan. I just.
Is it easier that way? Is life easier that way when they, you know? Huh? Is life easier that way when they just tell you, hey,
when you have no choice?
Yeah. You have no free will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's easier that way.
There you go.
I mean, you don't have no choice. What's there to complain about? It's like,
Do you choose not to have a choice?
Huh?
Do you choose not to have a choice? And this is a question in general, guys. Do you choose not to have a choice? Are you guys more like, I don't care, I'll do whatever you want to do, or do you guys still fight for your shit?
Nah, I pick my battles.
Do any of you guys fight for your shit?
I pick my battles. Like I said, there's like some shit like, I will die on this hill, but one of those going to fucking shit like that's not one of them. So I'm like, all right.
Steve, out of all the members of the Hub 408, you've been married the longest here.
Yeah.
All right. I don't, even in private, I don't really ask you too much of your personal life. Right?
Yeah.
But do you fight for your shit?
Always, yeah.
Always.
I have to, man. I don't.
You're not with the.
I compromise, but bro, if I know that I need to get something done, sometimes some priorities must, it has to be over some other, silly get together or whatever and whatnot on the weekends. But some priorities need to get done. So that's how I feel. I fight first. We could always have a good time after things get done first. Like, for example, they want to go out for breakfast, but I said no. I have to get the car dropped off because it needs to have some maintenance done, oil change, some fluids checked, all that stuff. And we could probably go out to lunch after we pick up the car. We'll have breakfast at home. It's not a big deal. I just need to get the car maintained, and then we can probably go out to dinner. But I even said dinner will be special because it'll be at a restaurant we've never been to, and I want to try it out, and I'm in the mood for it. And so is, Melissa, but it's the Burlingame Lobster Market and Eatery in Burlingame.
So that's how you take control. You say,
I hold the card.
No, yeah.
I hold the card.
Because you said, hey, no, we're not going to do that, but we're going to do this instead. And hey, we're going to do this also.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
I'm the
that.
bad guy in the morning. I'm the bad guy in the morning.
Nothing wrong with
We're not
that.
gonna have pancakes at Black Bear Diner. I don't care. We're going to have to get the card done first. I don't want to. You can't always have your way every time, but that's it. But at the end, we'll have somewhere nice and fun to go to. We haven't been to this restaurant. So.
By the way, now that I thought about it, you asked me out to go to a museum date, so you still owe me, right?
You know why? Because they moved to San Jose.
They moved it to San Jose?
Yes, it's no longer in San Francisco.
Right,
they
well,
don't want. I was like, oh, rather than having to go all the way to San Francisco, just go to the one once they set it up in San Jose.
Well, you owe me that museum date, right?
Of course.
I was gonna say, what about you, Ninja? Do you still fight for your shit? Ninja's like, hold on.
I mean, it's more compromise. It's all about compromising and talking it out and stuff like that. No need to really fight about anything. I mean, what are we fighting for?
No, I know. It's like sometimes you just have to be in a like, say for example, you don't want to have the save face from argument. You can just always agree. I guess if it's not something you really want to do, you can.
It's kind of bad right there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you're always just gonna agree just to save face for argument.
Yeah.
You know why? You know what happens then?
Oh, because it's a buildup. That's a buildup to something when you end up getting all angry about, we did this and that, but how about my turn? And what about what I want? And yada yada yada. Yeah.
I was gonna say that buildup that, and also you might not even be like, you know what? I don't even care. Fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. Fine. And when it starts being like that, that's tough.
Yeah, where
That's
you're
when
kind
it
of checked
sucks.
out.
Yeah.
No, but you should always just try and compromise. I feel like that's the best thing to do anyway. So.
Well, without me trying to start any trouble or anything like that, Jason, I know that you're in a new relationship. You know what I mean? Do you?
And she's watching it right now.
She's watching it right now.
The stream.
You know what I mean? But I mean, are you the type to fight for your shit?
It depends, but I don't have to. No, because it's just I'm experiencing new stuff, so there's really nothing to.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're not in it. Yeah.
Jay's in a new
like
relationship.
A hostage video.
It doesn't count.
It's like a hostage video.
They're treating me good.
Hold up a newspaper.
Yeah, hold up the newspaper with the date on it.
Oh shit.
No, I was gonna say I think when you are in new relationships, I don't think you're in that position yet. Because you are learning the person, they're learning you. You get to learn their quirks. You get to learn the things that you like, that you don't like. That's also the times that you should be able to let a partner know that they're annoying.
Like,
you know what I mean?
The best part of the relationship as it gets longer, like you start to communicate without having to talk to each other. You're almost in sync to getting on the same page as with the person. Like, you see him cooking in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden you already know where to step in because she's already taken these steps, and then you just come in and help with the chopping of what's next to be chopped up before throwing in the pan, stuff like that, or like what needs to get washed and plated or whatever. It's like the longer I feel you get in a relationship, you start to understand the habits and the the actions. You know where to step in when need be, and put in like an extra hand. Those kind of little things are pretty cool once you get longer into the relationship, I feel, which is pretty awesome.
And also when you go through those trying times. Like, I think for me, I like, not to say that I'm over here looking for problems. I'm not over here looking for arguments. But problems are puzzles to be solved, knowing that, hey, if I want to continue this relationship, let's get through these problems. You know what I mean? So, like, when you figure out problems, you figure out how they respond, you figure out how you respond. You also might figure out how you might have responded in the past, and if you've changed or if you did anything different from that. You know what I mean? So, those are the things that I like in a relationship too, where you kind of go through those things of going through an argument, and then, you know, because again, I think if you don't go through those things, well, how do I know then that, you know, I'm going to really, really depend on you, or you're going to depend on me, or whatever that is. So if we're able to work it out through these arguments for the sake of whether it's compromise, whether it's, hey, don't do it again, whether it's, you know, all that stuff, we at least get to learn from that. You know what I mean? We at least get to learn from that. So that's what I kind of like about that. Some people will take arguments so and it'll be like the end of the world. It's like, dude, it's not the end of the world. You've never had an argument before? You know what I'm saying? You've never, you know? It's kind of crazy, right? I was watching this one thing the other day. I don't know if this relates to what we're talking about. But he was like, yo, if my man cheats on his girl, how can I trust that dude knowing that he might not give a fuck about his homies either? If he's willing to do that to his wife or his girl, he's willing to fuck over his homies. So do I need that type of guy around me, or that type of energy around me? And I liked it because there was a group of guys talking about this shit, right? And half of these dudes are on some, hey, I think having one girl is dope. I think having one girl is sexy. You know, even if a dope female were to come along, I don't even really notice her. And if she was trying to be weird, that's when, oh, yo, yeah, you're fine as fuck, but you're on that weirdo behavior right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I didn't know if you guys had any thoughts on that. About the guy said, hey, if you're down to cheat on your fucking wife, I don't know if I'd want to be your fucking friend, because you'd screw your friends over the same way. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. It's tough. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Joff, got a take on that?
Man, we got into this pretty deep.
I'm giving y'all content. What's up?
It just depends on how long you've known that guy. You know what I mean? That if that's just his one fucking weakness, but everything else is solid. You know what I mean? That's just that's his fucking shit. He's fucking a maniac, but you've known him for a while and he never done you wrong, and you know that's just his fucking that's just his one fatal flaw, but has nothing to do with you. He's just loves the ladies. You know what I mean?
I think guys will be guys.
It depends on how long you've known this dude. If a dude that I don't know that long, and I found out that he's like that, yeah, then that would bring up flags, because I haven't known this dude for a long time, so obviously, yeah. But yeah, it just depends on how long you know the guy. So that's just my take on it.
All right, Steve. The question to you: if you know,
I feel like guys will be guys, but it takes two in that part, right? So it's not just the guy's fault. It would also be the other party's fault. So double check, not just your homie, but if she was willing and able and not run to you right away, then right off the bat, that's a bad pick. I just feel like maybe it could work better, because if your homie was able to get in and behind your back, and she was willing and able, then again that whole situation's messed up. I just feel like it's not just him to blame. Because yeah, guys will be guys, but women are women also, and they got needs and emotions and feelings that might spur in the moment, and at that moment maybe felt good. So I don't think it's just him to blame. So you could also say she has something to do with it too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ninja, what about you? What do you think about that statement, though? If he's gonna cheat on his girl, I don't think I could trust him. Also, you know what I mean? What do you think about that?
No, it's fair. It's definitely a fair thing, though. I mean, you're gonna look at that person a little bit differently, right? Though obviously, people treat their friends and their significant others a little bit differently. The fact that
True.
your boy is gonna cheat on somebody, I mean, that's on them, right? Um, will you lose trust in them? Maybe, maybe not. It really depends on how deep that friendship is, right? Like obviously your friends can uh they'll go to they'll go to the mat for you, but when it comes to like the ladies or whatever, um it's a it's a temporary thing, right? It's a temporary thing. It doesn't really it kind of doesn't matter. So who knows, it really just depends. It's really context. Would it destroy a friendship? Probably not. In it just because
I think things will be different.
uh,
I
yeah.
don't feel like it would be
And
the
I
same.
mean, yes, it would, but it's also a. Is this what this person does? If it is, then it sets an expectation. If it's someone that I did not see that coming, that'd be like, oh, then this changes how I perceive this person, and whether or not that is a if it's a huge drop in or not, it really depends on who this person is. It's all contextual. I wouldn't immediately drop a person as a friend because this is something that it's their business. How they conduct their personal life is different. Is it doesn't matter to me necessarily, um, because they're adults. They do what they're gonna do. If they come to me and talk to me about it, and I'd be like, oh, well, we can talk about it and we can hash it out, but ultimately it's their decision. It doesn't really affect my friendship with somebody, So
Hmm. All right. We're
yeah,
going to be finishing it off. I was going to say, Jay, real quick, what do you think about that statement, though, man? If that dude is cheating on his fucking wife, I don't know if I could trust him being my homeboy too, because he might fuck me and the homies over. What do you think about that statement?
I ain't got nothing. That's his business. I ain't, you know. That's the thing. Is like the other person he's with is if the other person doesn't know that they're actually married, then that's all him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I can care less what he does. If he does, he does. To me, he'll be my friend, but he's just a stupid ass jackass. So that's pretty much it. That's the way I'm just gonna look at him, as like a stupid ass jackass. So
I think we all know that one guy that you know who just goes through a slew of women. And we openly know that he cheats, but it's kind of almost like a guy code. Like, okay. I see nothing. I know nothing. So whatever. It's almost like
No, I'm the type of guy will say that I told you so. I don't give a shit. I'll let him know.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that
Yeah.
guy code shit. I'm just telling you, you're a fucking idiot. I told you.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'll tell him straight up. I did that. I did that twice already to the same guy. I told him, "You're a fucking
Yeah.
idiot" in front of people too. I didn't give a shit. I
Yeah.
don't
It's
sugarcoat
crazy.
shit when stuff like that happens. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'll do it in front of hell people. I don't give a fuck. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just our natural reaction to some of these situations. I think some people will take it differently than others, and some people hide behind their emotions and pretend like it's not happening. And some people react differently, and be loud about it. So I don't know. This is a weird topic, man.
I was gonna say, well, for
It's
me,
a totally weird topic to end the show.
no, well, I was gonna say for me, I believe there is some truth to what the dude is saying. I don't want that dude around me. And if that dude is doing that type of stuff, and you said right now, oh, we all know that type of dude and all that stuff. Shit, it could be us. It could be one of us. It could be fucking somebody we know, somebody we love, and all that stuff. Even then, you know, I don't want that around me. So yeah, I kind of believe that. If you're out here cheating on your wife, if you're out here doing, you probably fuck me over too. So I don't want that shit around me. Straight up, And I kind of agree also with what Jason said. I mean, I do understand what Steve says when he goes, "Yo," I think because we grew up embedded on some guy code shit.
Yeah.
My dad's over here telling me, "Yo, don't tell Ron, don't tell your mom that I'm cheating on your wife. That's guy code. That's dad code." Okay. So I don't believe in that shit. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that shit. Whatever your code is, kind of like with the samurais, right? They have their own code. If your own code is fucking cool, isn't fucking hurting no one and all that shit, cool. But also, like, don't have that fucking Jay Jericho. What do you say? Ricky Bobby, don't put this on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, don't be putting this shit on us.
Yeah,
like,
don't be putting this shit on us, Ricky Bobby.
Like,
you know what I mean?
if for sure, if to the point where if I get involved, I'm gonna rat your ass out. Don't be putting my name in your fucking mouth. Cause first I'll fucking I'll slap the taste out of your mouth, and then that's it. Like, don't even put my name in your fucking mouth.
There you
Completely.
go. I love it when Jason resorts to humiliating people in public.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's like,
violence,
it's like,
violence too.
It's like,
so
why do we have to be involved in your stupid shit, right? Why?
Yeah, don't tell us about your departure.
It's like, why? Right?
You're supposed to cover up for me.
Hell no.
I was at your house last night.
Yeah, I was at your house.
Yeah.
Remember that one time I helped you? What?
Yeah, I had to watch you in the bathroom because you were throwing up. Remember? And then you passed out in the bathroom, so I had to stay, and that's what happened.
But I will say
they know I don't pass out in the bathroom.
But you know what though? I will say my guy code does come in effect though. My guy or my family code does come in effect though. If like say Jason, like, dude, Ron, I need help. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with no like drama, of course. Or if Ninja were like, yo, I need you and Steve or blah blah blah, whoever. That's of course when my guy code is just like almost ignorant too, where it's like I'm fucking there. What's up? You know what I mean? Especially if it's some Eastside shit going down too. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not the type to engage. I do not want to engage. I'm 40-something years old. I should be fucking at home enjoying a sandwich and some toppie. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I need to binge watch on Netflix.
Like I'm trying to put my ankles behind my head and try some new shit with my partner. You feel me?
Damn, that yoga pretzel.
Yeah, just don't try to be juicy. Trying to leave the house at 3:00 in the morning for Subway. You know what I'm saying?
While wearing MAGA hats.
Yeah.
He was
While wearing MAGA hats.
They choked me. They threw a
And
rope
then they
around my neck.
dragged me
Like, and threw bleach on me.
15 feet. 15 feet.
They threw bleach on me. They threw. By the way, I was having a discussion. I mean, maybe we can end it on this. Like, I don't know. Who do you believe here? Who do you believe here? Because I think maybe both parties are bad. Maybe one person might be more bad because they might be using a movement to bury another. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. Amber Heard just made the news recently because the director of whatever, Aquaman or whatever, was like, yo, whatever you guys are talking about Amber Heard is baseless. But it's funny because I believe she did get caught on tape, right? Saying that she lied about being abused by Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So this is a female, I believe, trying to use a movement that's going on, you know, but then they're saying, hey, no, there is abuse here. There is this and that. I personally think both parties are very guilty. Both parties are probably very fucking toxic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Any thoughts, guys, on this? Y'all don't want to touch this, huh? Y'all want to
No, it's just a touch. Because
Al Bundy, no ma'am.
It's some marital strife, you know. It's he said, she said.
Oh, wait, you know what? How about we end it on a better one, Joff? Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez earlier this week recreated the butt grabbing of the Jenny on the Block video, right? Did he grab her butt in the video?
Benny from the block. That's love right there.
So Benny earlier this week was on a yacht with Jennifer, and there was a meme that I saw where he was grabbing her butt, and then all of a sudden after grabbing her butt, he just had this look of like, not ecstasy but like, man, it was like a long journey to get to him doing this again. That's what his face looked like. Jason, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't look happy. He just looked like, dang, I'm really here grabbing her butt again.
Tripping? Like, is he tripping? Like, he's like, man, just 10 minutes ago, we're out here, but 10 minutes ago, we were downstairs, and I had my face in this ass.
No, it's more like, dude, 10 months ago, I was dating my assistant, or I don't know who he was dating, right? Some lady.
Nobody.
No, she was actually like a producer
Hollywood.
on SNL. Yeah. She was actually like in the industry, and then all of a sudden, 10 months.
No, she was. Right? He was. Ben Affleck was going out with
Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas. She's an actress. She was in Knives Out. She's in the new Blade Runner movie.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, 10 months later, he's again Benny from the blog grabbing on some butt. What do you think about that, Joff? Did you see those yacht pictures from earlier this week?
Oh, come on, man. You know I'm fucking. I got my boys back. You know what I mean? Affleck for life.
Back black.
Yo, hold on. Just real quick. Let's say bye because we didn't get to end it on time, but let's say bye to the people on Kumu. Bye, Kumu. You can check us out. Make sure you follow Ron Sara, Jopsimus Prime, Ninja Iceberg, SM Rumor, and Jay Jericho. This is a Hub 408. Episode 98 is next Monday.
Yeah, 98 next Monday.
Is next Monday. Come join us next Friday, episode 99. It's going to be awesome.
That pause.
Right.
Episode 98.
Crazy. So again, we'll see you guys on Kumu. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye on Kumu.
I'm going to retire on episode 99.
Are you?
Wow.
Are you out of here?
An announcement or what?
Yeah, are you like just out of here already, or like, man, fuck this? I'm
ready to do solo. He's the Justin Timberlake of the group, guys.
Is he?
Justin Timberlake. Yeah. I feel like I'm the Chris Kirkpatrick. Who's Joey Fatone here?
Joey Fat One. I'll be him. It's fine.
Joff is ready to go solo dolo and start his drawing career right now.
Nah, I'm not fucking solo dolo.
Fat One. You ever put it in your hand?
Greek wedding.
Yeah, you ever put it in your hand and just inspect it like?
I'm Lance Bass. I'm trying to go to the moon, dog. Fucking with
Damn!
the Russian cosmonauts. Trying to take me to the moon.
Russian cosmonauts, Russian dudes.
Yep.
You know what's a good porn tag to look up is Russian Asians.
Russian Asians. That's a thing. Oh, are they Asian but they speak Russian?
How behind are you, Steve? Dang, you're.
Well, watching Sarah J. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you watch Sarah J. I totally forgot. You know what? You're not on the new.
I'm not updated, bro, on the new porn. I'm not. I don't have the new updated.
In the early 2000s, I was trying to tell you about Alaskan girls, and you wouldn't listen to me. You know what I mean?
Okay. Watch Charmaine Star or something.
Yo, shout out to Charmaine Star, man.
Oh,
still looking good after all
one
these years.
person that I saw on Instagram was Sasha Grey. She's
a Hub 408 classic.
Yeah, she's hailing all the way from Sacramento. She is just on Instagram. She just does regular,
on
posts.
Twitch playing games and shit.
Yeah, go to her Twitch.
I was gonna say, what's her name's also from SAC too. Somebody had mentioned Charmaine Star. So yeah, shout out to her. I've been trying to catch her at the Walmart here. You feel me?
She's buying a yerba mate.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Or a chicken sandwich somewhere. I don't know. On me.
With a 16 ounce of yerba mate.
Hey, you still haven't been to Old Town Sacramento, Ron?
I've gone.
How'd you like it?
The whites are in full effect. No mask.
Yeah.
They also wear shirts that say no vaccine, no mask, no. They wear shit like that up.
Yeah.
It's like, really, you wear a shirt that's talking about anti-vaccines, and we talked about on the last episode that saying that's like the new whites only, right? Saying no vaccines, no, you know what I mean? That's like, oh, whites only here, only no colored people here at this drinking fountain. It seems like that's what it is now. You know what I mean? So you get a lot of that. Of course, I'm actually in the hood though. I'm in they call it Chirac out here too. I'm in South Sacramento. It's the most hood. It's the equivalent of the East Side in San Jose. But yeah, you
really good football team. Really good football high school.
But I'm in the Warren
coaches. James
I was gonna say the same coach, the same students he was probably coaching. I am in those neighborhoods, so this is Mozzie versus SIBO. This is Bloods versus Crips out here. I happen to be on the Crip side. There's Crips over here, but I'm very much on a Blood faction part of SAC, which is okay because my 49ers gear gets me past. I'm like, hey, they're all Niner fans. Well, because of gang colors, right? So everyone here is rocking.
So if you're walking around the neighborhood, are you rocking Pokemon Go? And you're like, okay, this gym is red. I need to go hit this up and turn it blue. Fuck these guys. I got a Rhydon that's 3,000. Could beat that guy.
I'll be honest with you. I have not played Pokemon Go out here yet. You know what I mean?
Send me some gifts from Sacramento, bro.
I should. I will. I'll get you some. I was gonna say, you ever see those plazas that are just abandoned?
Oh, which one?
You ever see those plazas in San Jose or wherever that's just abandoned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine an entire city looking like that. It's I didn't know if that's pre-COVID. You know, it just seemed like it was just getting wiped out around here. A lot of those places, they try to tear up the old places and try to gentrify it now. So a lot of those old school plazas, they'll have like a 99-cent store or a DD's discount, and there'll be a Wiener Schnitzel in there, and maybe a liquor store, and maybe a massage parlor and a liquor store. By the way, the most massage parlors everywhere. We were talking about it actually on the Best Friend show earlier this week. If you're trying to get a happy beginning, there's so many out here. They do happy beginnings. You know what I mean?
Tully Road?
Not endings, beginnings.
Yeah. So you start off with the you know, the ee-oo, and then you get the massage after, which I think is a better deal, right? Because when you go into something like that, you're anticipating to get jerked off and to blow a load at the end, where in another place you can blow your you know, from the top and then get a massage and feel more relaxed after. Right? Doesn't that make sense?
It does make sense. Yeah.
The anxiety of having
The anxiety, right,
and not
Steve?
touch.
Right? Steve, you have the
to
anxiety.
make sure you're not a cop first. You fucking
Take a hit of
arrested.
this pipe. Take a hit of this pipe. That I know you're not real. That you're not a real cop.
Yeah, you get arrested.
Ooh.
Like fucking.
That's angel dust, baby. The spook. You taste that? A little bit of hit on the lips.
Shut
Ooh,
up.
angel
Shut
dust.
up, Steve.
Ooh.
Shut. Ooh. Ooh. Sherman Helmsley, right? LeVar Burton, right?
Reading rainbow.
That's what you add, dog. LeVar Burton.
Look, you call it the Lamar.
Gregory Hines.
Ooh. You on that Fraggle Rock. Ooh. Those little construction workers are dancing in your head.
Who's that one
Ooh.
tap dancer? Savion Glover.
Oh, okay, man.
Farrah Fawcett. All right. We gave him extra today. We gave him 40
man,
minutes
this is a
extra.
long show. This is a long episode, bro. This is good. This is more than I thought I was going to sign up for.
And I'm glad that you got your tablet working and all that stuff too, right?
No, finally. I'm just leaving it plugged in so it doesn't die out. And the minute this cord falls off, it dies out.
Well, I was going to say thank you guys for hanging out with us. This is the Hub 408. I actually do have to stream later on. Actually, I don't know if Liana's going to be streaming today too. We might do another video game stream. We were trying to finish Streets of Rage 4. But I think we might be doing something else. We're trying to look for a co-op that we can play together online, so we're together, so it's not in person. But if not, I might be back online later. Probably just doing some like what's that? We plays like with wrestling or something like that. I might be doing some commentating later. So I was gonna say we got that, and also episode 97 later on. After the weekend and stuff. Any final words, guys, before we get up out of here? Jason?
I just sent you a gift from Anaheim in your Pokemon Go. So.
Oh, nice. Sweet. Thank you. I'll get some gifts for you guys out here. I haven't gone out here to get some gifts, but I should.
Jay, how come we're not friends on Pokemon Go?
Because you never added me.
Dude, that's fucked up, bro. You need
Here.
Dude, I'm Mercado Man, okay?
You
Mercado
want it?
Man.
Here.
want it?
Let me see.
I totally want to do raids together.
If you guys end up becoming friends, you guys don't even have to be together to do battles. Like we can battle each other now.
Oh, there's a QR code.
Share
Hang
my
on.
trainer thing.
I know.
Share it.
Just share it in the hub, guys, so we can add each other.
Share it.
You guys are crazy.
What's wrong with my Pokemon? It's
I'm
like,
like Ron Connor. I
just-
forget what my
just
name
use-
is. It's like Ron
QR
Connor.
code. QR code.
There, I sent it.
Professor of Logic. Everyone's looking down at their phones except for me right now.
I'm totally looking at my Pokemon Go account right now.
Totally looking at my penis right now.
Sick.
I know. Send me a dick pic.
Send me a detachable penis. Remember that song, y'all? No one? Y'all don't remember that song? Detachable penis. It's a good song. Check it out.
Is that
It's
Crash
very
Test Dummy?
cute.
Who sang that?
Shit. It wasn't the Crash Test Dummies though, but it wasn't. It's not that one. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
You're probably thinking of that one. Huh? Who's worse, Martin Luther King or Stalin?
What?
Huh?
Worse at what?
Yeah. Worse at what?
Just who's a more horrible person?
Stalin?
Duh! What the fuck? Come on, man! I should have said that earlier. That was a better joke. That was a better joke. That would you guys would have probably laughed or smiled if I said that earlier. Okay. John Wayne Gacy, not my idea of a clown.
Yeah.
True.
Huh?
We're going there.
Very, very true. Very true.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with probably gonna shave off my goatee, and I'm gonna go with the Triple H handlebar into the chin. Right, Joff? That's a good look, right?
Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
style.
Kenny Omega style. I might have to do that.
Sick.
By the way, I saw that match too with Jericho. It was actually not bad. Finish was kind of loopy, but
It is what it is. The funniest thing with that was there was like these, I think, 3 or 4 old white couple, like old, like they probably watched wrestling when fucking Bruno Sammartino was on top, like and then they during the death match they panned real quick to them and their faces was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Steve looks like a Bruno Sammartino.
They were enjoying the show. Fucking, oh, this is the new wrestling now. Blah blah. And then the death match happened, and they were confused. They didn't know what was going on.
By the way, I don't know if you saw that announcement promo, and the promo that happened immediately right after with Darby Allin and with Sting.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I really believe CM Punk is coming now. There's kind of the way they said everything. I was just like, oh, wow. Okay.
It's ready for CM Punk, bro.
Yeah. Because even, what's his name was like, oh, something, even if you are the best in the world. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, they're going there. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's obvious.
Yeah. Very obvious. Yeah. But
it's just cool to hear like a CM Punk chant that's like not WWE being that fans being assholes because it was a boring segment.
Yeah, I don't know who's more well, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know who's more damn, what was the word I was looking for? They always use describe it to John Cena. I don't know who's more whatever that word is, CM Punk or John Cena.
Who's more relatable?
Who's more
famous?
Over?
No, it's the wrong word. Something that they always fucking anytime they
polarizing.
Polarizing. There you go. I don't know who's more fucking polarizing, John Cena or fucking CM Punk. It's hard to like Punk. it's hard to like Punk. You know,
Yeah.
even to his fans, he's a fucking jerk. You know, or the guy's just a jerk. You know, like I don't pray to the fucking altar like
He
a lot of
plays it
people.
very well outside of the arena, outside of the ring. So his persona carries on with him even out in public. So he really knows how to play his audience to believing that he is really a punk, a jerk.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, well, you know, do you
But
even
I
really
think right
care?
now,
Do
I
you
think
care?
John Cena is the most polarizing. John Cena has to be the most polarizing. He has all these movies coming out. Or he just had Fast 9, and then now he has Suicide Squad.
But they're loving him right now, which is the weird.
The weirdest thing.
You know what I mean?
The weirdest.
He's getting
all
that
over
love right
Hollywood.
now. He's getting that love right now.
I know he's got a couple.
He would have been. Remember, I had casted him also as He-Man, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He would be good, and I said, fucking Aubrey Plaza should be Evil Lynn in that one, right? Like she'd be all like fucking sarcastic and shit.
How
Seth
can
Rogen as Beastman too.
How can that not be Jason's brother, bro? If he's dressed up as He-Man, hey, how can that not
Who,
be Jeff?
Jeff?
Absolutely Jeff.
No.
If it was John Cena as
Jeff Cena.
Jeff was already dressed as Super Mario Lopez. So
Jeff is an absolute Cena freak, bro. Absolutely Cena status.
The funny thing about that fucking Super Mario costume was it was like hella small.
It was hella tight. And
it was not for him, his body type. He just looks so fucking nuts.
And the curly hair that came with it, it looked like AC Slater's curly hair and Saved by the Bell, so that's why I call them Super Mario Lopez.
And you know what's the funniest thing?
That wet Jerry curl?
What's the funniest thing during that? I'm dressed in camo. Jason's also dressed in camo. I forget. I think it was Alan was there too. He didn't really have some kind of like he's I'm a pothead, and he put a pot on his head. And Jeff had the. I'll say this: me and Jason were the only one getting girls at the club. Jeff was not getting no girls at the club dressed as Super Mario. Alan was not getting no girls at the club dressed as. They were looking at me and Jason. Oh, you guys' costume's so cool, and then they would look at Jeff and be like, "Ew, this is your guys' friend."
He just wanted to show off his unit.
And that's the thing that was troubling. That's the thing that was troubling. It's
that's
like,
a total F-boy move. Right
yeah, your fucking dude, your fucking unit is showing, dude. The 3-piece.
Yeah.
The G unit.
How dude, supposed to wrangle them in?
Yeah, I see Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo first before I see 50 Cent. How's your balls like that, dude? Why is it like that? It's very different.
It's like having 2 olives in a sock.
It's when the olives get on top of the, remember what he said in, what he say in something Mount Bear? You got the Franks on top of the beans or whatever.
Franks and beans.
Franks and beans. He was masturbating. Remember that part too? When they dropped him too, improv or not improv. I mean, whatever. They really dropped him.
Oh man.
Coconut. Remember that part too? Coconut. You used to always do that. Coconut. He's like, yeah, coconut.
Yeah.
Warren, huh?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
She was a Steve Young fan.
Yeah. Brett Favre.
Is this hair gel? Dumbass. Kevin Smith had talked about that story about how they wanted to do that bit in Mallrats first, and they didn't get the okay. And then all of a sudden, something about Mary does it, and all of a sudden it becomes the biggest thing. Like, oh shit, come in her hair.
We weren't ready for it.
Yeah, give me 7 more minutes, guys. We'll cap this off at 3, so we could at least say we did a 3-hour podcast on Twitch, YouTube tonight, all that stuff. I was gonna say I've been up super late. I've been watching all the Olympics go down in real time. Saw the
Oh,
basketball
shit.
thing go down in real time.
Yeah.
Me and Bestie saw the breakdown of Simone Biles, right? Her breakdown.
Yeah, Simone Biles.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I was gonna say I don't know if you guys are watching the Olympics, but it's actually pretty good, entertaining TV right now too as well. So
Hey,
Yeah, there's some pretty good stuff overall. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. I was like, I'm more interested into that small sport, like in archery. Dude, India is good, bro. Men's and women's.
South
Archery.
Korea. South Korea.
India though, bro. India. I'm
They
like,
won the
what?
mixed
They're
doubles.
in this?
They won the mixed
Really?
team gold. South Korea. Hella good. But you know who has the sickest uniforms though is the Singaporean table tennis team, because it's just a red T-shirt, like a red jersey,
Yeah.
but then it's like a gold lion, and the hair it like fades out like it's a sun.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think the worst I saw was actually the men's gymnastic team.
Oh,
They had a
what is it?
freaking eagle that almost looked like a fucking Affliction shirt. It almost looked like superheroes with Affliction. It looked like Captain, like a, hey, you know how like a brand new comic book company will start a fake Captain America? You know what I mean? It kind of looked like
You know
that.
what? I feel like they're probably Cobra Kai fans, and they're maybe like, that's Eagle Fang Karate. Eagle
Dude,
Fang Karate shirts.
dude, it's a bleeding eagle. It's like an eagle
Bro,
with like
that's
fucking.
so American. That's so
It's
American.
so ugly, dude. And I was just like, oh shit. I was like, that looks like a really bad WC.
Breakfast with my 38 revolver special next to my coffee.
It looked like a bad
That's so
WCW
American.
shirt. You know what I mean? Not even a bad WWE shirt, a bad WCW shirt. I was like, dude, that's really, really bad.
Now I want one just because how bad it is. Because that's gonna be freaking like, oh, dude, remember these? How embarrassing.
The one event I did enjoy though, I did enjoy the men's gymnastics. That was very cool. You know what I mean? Anytime gymnastics is on, I was thinking of Steve. You know, during the floor exercises, because you know you had talked about that's your specialty, right there. Watched a little bit of the 3-on-3 stuff too. I do like the story about the one chick on Team USA for the 3-on-3. She was just chilling somewhere a couple of days ago, and all of a sudden they were like, "Hey, you want to be in the Olympics? You got to go home right now from your vacation." So hey, she went from the vacation. She went from the vacation to winning a gold medal. Kind of cool. The other story that I liked, or maybe shouldn't like, is I don't know if it was Iran or Saudi or one of those Middle Eastern countries.
It was Iran. I know what you're talking about.
He won a gold medal for what was the event, Jason?
It's
the shooting.
It's a 10-meter airsoft rifle.
Oh, the airsoft rifle.
Yeah. Or airsoft pistol. Sorry.
Airsoft pistol. Okay, so he won for that. No problem. Ended up he's a terrorist, tied to a terrorist group. They say he's tied to a terrorist group.
Here's my thing. He's giving you 2 weeks of peace. He ain't shooting nobody. He won the gold. Let him enjoy his shit. He's an athlete. After he'll go destroy some stuff.
Yeah, but now they
destroy some stuff.
Now they know what he looks like and where
he's giving you 2 weeks
on.
of peace because apparently he's on the U.S. He's part of the U.S. terrorist list, supposedly.
He is gonna get arrested.
All I'm saying is this.
He's not arrested now.
If one person, first of all, that one guy on the fencing team that was, you know, allegedly committed all these sexual misconduct, all that stuff, he's able to go to the Olympics. Yet they're like, hey, we don't want this guy on our team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it sucks that we should hold everybody accountable.
Oh,
exactly. That's all.
Yeah.
Just hold everybody accountable. They shouldn't have let this dude in the building. They shouldn't even maybe let that shooter in the building too. With from where's that? Iran? You said?
Yeah.
So like, you know, no hate against Iran. You know what I mean? No hate against them. I'm just saying, like, if this dude is on a terrorist list, I don't think he should be competing anywhere. And he's so happy to win gold, huh, Jay? He has a gold. He's biting on the medal too. Hella happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, look at all the lives he destroyed, Steve. The families, the kids, the families just torn apart. And in the wake of that,
he's celebrating with
a
gold around
gold
his neck.
medal for his country, huh?
How'd you think
Yeah.
he got so good?
Yeah, right.
You got
In
all
the
that
wake of
practice.
the
Put in all
wake
those
of
hours,
destruction.
dog.
Yeah, all those hours of killing innocent women and children got him the gold medal. I mean, that's something to apply. I mean, that's if you're not willing to die for it, right, guys? If you're not willing to die for it, right? If you're not willing to die for it, it's probably not worth it, right?
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan said the same thing about sex. He said, if you're not willing to die for it, you didn't really love it in the first place. And Vince Staples said, if you're willing to go there and eat at that spot and also willing to get shot at, it's probably a good place to eat.
I don't think that's a real quote, but okay.
The Hub 408. We appreciate you guys. We're about 3 hours in. Thank you guys. We're out of here. Bye, guys. Say bye to everyone. Bye.
Right here.
Middle finger to anybody?
No,
To the cops?
to the pinnacle.
There you go.
I was gonna say that.
Dang, Steve just he just died. Bye, Steve.
Just bounced, dog.
You just bounced.